It's been a while.
It's been 84 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
All right, Slane was in danger. Yes, that is where we left off, huh?
Yes.
One of my favorite ways to say you're in danger is, or I gave a sort of warning to one of my players at one time. And every time something bad was about to happen, I just have the sword say in a very annoying voice, "You're in grave danger." Then the next time I gave another weapon of warning, I made it do the wee woo from SpongeBob.
Wee woo.
Yeah, exactly.
Wee.
Wee woo. Wee woo. Wee woo. Just the next weapon of warning is just gonna
You're
start saying.
standing there. menacingly.
The next weapon of warning I give him is gonna be just the no 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 wait.
Oh, I have food here. I will return shortly.
Hell yeah.
Oh, is that feel ominous? Oh, very nice.
I'm in.
Put him in, coach. Ugh. Wait for Fade to get back, and then we'll do our recap. And then we will pursue pain.
And then we'll die horribly. Or live horribly, which would be worse.
Good question. Good question.
Well, there's an interesting question. I wonder what Qyburn's greatest fear is.
Yeah, you know, I had to think long and hard about that one. Hellfire, you here? He's muted. Muted. You're back. Hi.
Do we have everyone?
I've been here the whole time. I just wanted to play a joke on you.
Oh, fair enough.
Haha.
You guys were playing Magic for like 30
Yeah.
minutes on me.
I ended the game. I was like, no.
Yeah, they could go.
I was like, I'm glad y'all are having fun. I'm just sitting here watching YouTube.
I was hoping to finish it in one turn, but Dez was like, "No, I'm gonna survive." I'm like, fine.
You could have done it.
Yeah, after we played around hell, I was like, bro, I'll play Portal. We need to still go through that.
We do need to go through that. I
Yeah,
just
we've
have
got
no time.
Everyone.
Maybe up in the winter.
No.
Have more time in the winter.
What
Understandable. Fair enough.
Portal,
Absolutely
man.
nothing
But
else
let's
going
be
on
honest,
going
if
on.
anyone's going to be missing for this section, it's probably best it's KuZii.
Yeah.
His name is Barack.
He just
He
wants to
shines
fight.
bright like a diamond.
You tell me this black man running for president? His name is Barack. Ha!
Alright, you crazy kids.
I'm sorry, in this, his name is Chromis.
Who remembers what happened last time? And when was last time? I don't remember.
Nose goes.
2 months ago?
It's been a minute.
Let's see.
So long ago. I
Okami
don't
told us,
remember.
no, fuck your plan.
I remember fighting 3 ghouls.
3 ghouls.
Yeah, they were like...
Yeah,
Oh, some kind
they
of
were
weird
large
creature.
creatures that
Hold on.
caused fear. They
That's
had
right.
the...
Is this why I
Shimmer
have
form.
notes?
Yeah, they were the invisible creatures.
Yeah.
I don't
Envy
remember
casts
their names.
Invisibility, and saw Will-O-Wisp in the ethereal plane. Chromis cast Windwalk, letting us travel more quickly. Cavern did a rare telepathic bond, but when we speak telepathically, we make a con save. Those who fail are stunned until they can save out of it. And he rolled a 1 and had a vision. Saw a 3-headed creature with long claws and nails. They screech. Me and Slane failed our saving throws. 3 ghostly creatures, Whistlers. When Dakir hits one with a sword of light and shadow, it becomes visible even through the gloom. They have a blurring ability, but there's lots of blind sight and true sight in the group, so it doesn't really matter. We get stunned by a spooky song, but it's dead before it gets a chance to take advantage of that. So yes, we fought those 3 ghostly invisible guys. And when they died, I don't know, some part of them got sucked back into... Well, some part of one of them got sucked back into a wood elf that was near that well.
Well.
That person was cold to the touch, but had a heartbeat, and she was murmuring a nursery rhyme. We traveled 80 miles in 2 hours, then heard a howl and a mighty wind blew us off course, and we were knocked out of the wind form, sending us back to where we started. Kami messes up with us as we continue traveling. We all get weird wolfy faces, and he sees us all as Takir. We brainstorm ways to get where we need to go and come up with a bunch of nothing. We decide to use Chromis' Windwalk and another of Qyburn's spells to test if Okami can counter spells twice a day. Slane looks away for half a second and finds himself alone. The rest of the party sees Slane stop walking, then calling out for us. He seems to be blind. He is frightened and alone. A wolf 70 feet tall appears and looks down at him. Alone at last. And that's where we left off.
Well done. I'm fucked.
So as the wolf...
I actually did gain the frightened condition, right?
Oh yeah.
And for those of you who aren't aware, I'm immune to frightened condition, supposedly.
Your ring tells you you're immune to that condition, yes.
Uh-huh. Okami didn't give a fuck.
As the wolfish
So if you
face
thought you were immune, good luck.
of this enormous entity that can only be Okami. All alone. Isn't it just wonderful? Your friends can't help you here. It's your time.
Where am I and what have you done with them?
You can't be reached. They won't even try. They're going to have to run from their own fears. Why would they stop to help you with yours? Now you're
I
all
trust
mine.
my friends to assist me.
As the face gets closer and descending down towards you, the teeth longer than the length of your entire body. The tongue
Let's see.
forked and split. A pale, sickly blue, the same color of his eyes. The ears perk up, and the eye at the middle of its forehead piercing right into you. Your friends are just as gone as you are. A low guttural growl starts rumbling in its throat. This is the end! It bellows in your face.
Does it stay still or lunge at me?
It stays completely still.
Hmm. Wow. Not exactly graceful. I'd probably stumble backwards, fall down.
Run while you can, princess. As the wolf vanishes back above the canopy.
I'm dead.
Alright, who wants to go next?
Yes, is that the D100 you rolled today?
Yep, that's Let's do it.
Yeah, 58.
I'm dead.
Wait, what?
What?
I see a 9. That's it.
That's from
That's 68.
last week. The 58 is
Yeah.
what I rolled today.
Oh, you rolled that privately.
I see it just fine.
I
Oh,
was gonna say it doesn't show that it's
I don't.
private for me. I can usually see the different outline.
Oldest thing I see is Rio's. Yeah,
Oh, Andelias rolled
it's Rio than me.
above Rio as well.
Yeah, I rolled too.
I didn't see that either.
See, I see
Weird.
two Des 100s, then me, then Rio, then you, then Geralt, then Anton.
How strange. I'm missing both yours and Viri's. You rolled a 58 and Viri rolled a what?
50.
I'm also missing those.
Exactly average.
They could have rolled into DM.
Oh, you said you also
I don't
didn't
think
see
I
that?
did.
I don't see Varies either.
I see
Huh.
Viris.
Ah, weird. Oh, well,
How very strange.
as long as the Dungeon Master can see him, we're good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
refreshed
that's
the
really
page,
ridiculous.
and
And
I
they don't really
refreshed
mean
the
anything
page.
anyways, so.
What do you
I
want?
have the blank
No, that-
canvas. Nothing's showing up for me now.
Who would like to go next?
1, 2, 3, not it.
Wait. Well, here's the question. What order did you attack us with the deception checks we had to make? Because I think I went first there as well.
I don't remember the
Go
order,
in that
but
order.
then I have to
Aw.
scroll up.
No, you don't actually have to do it. Actually, who rolled the lowest on D100s?
There we go.
Fuck off.
Geralt.
Girl. All right. Yeah, that's fair.
God damn you!
Yeah!
Oh my god. All right.
You're not gonna like what happens.
By the way, do I return to normal or is Okami
This
just
music
gone
is
for me?
so fucking loud for me.
You
Yeah, you
can
can adjust that on your end.
yeah, you can turn it down like at a personal level.
Oh my. I don't know why it was at 100%.
Yeah, I've only
That's
got
really
it playing on like the master volume's only 55%.
Ugh.
I
I'm
can
at
turn it up
30
to
now.
100% right quick.
About right.
Okay.
I'm turning it down more now.
But Des,
No, I'm
did you
not
get to
doing
what I said?
it. We'll get to you in a moment.
Okay.
In your vision, like it's still gonna, we'll pick up where we left off essentially.
Yeah. No, yeah, no worries, no worries.
But
So this happened simultaneously is what I was looking for.
yes, it's all happening simultaneously. First, the party sees you gloss over and be completely out of it, unresponsive. But then,
And then everyone gets hit.
as they're bickering, just slowly, one by one, the rest of you are also being overtaken. So, Geralt, as
You're
you
welcome, buddy.
about to turn to show concern for your friend Slane, you yourself realize that they're no longer there. None of your friends anywhere to be seen. But you're still in the same place. In the heavy woods of the Venorn forest.
Guys? Real funny. Real funny.
What is your passive perception?
Not great. I don't have my own thing up. Hang on.
Now see, this is weird because I didn't get that.
It doesn't
I just
show
got,
it.
I got giant wolf.
Unless I have it on the fucking screen, then I don't remember how to calculate it.
Oh yeah, unless your character token's on the screen.
Me. I have a +3.
Okay.
13.
The 13.
Alright. You don't notice anything in your immediate vicinity.
Why would I? Why would I?
Just the absence of your friend. No, not even any footprints. No crunched leaves leading in a direction. It's as if they vanished before your eyes in a mere moment.
I touch the sending stone. Guys?
Who has the other one?
I
What
think it's
sending
just a
stone?
rock, honestly. Because I couldn't be trusted with it.
Right. Okay.
So I'm
Wait,
Okay.
trying
wasn't
to
this?
fucking
Isn't this
get a
the?
hold of
Are you talking about
somebody.
the Spy's Murmur?
No.
No.
It's just a
Oh.
rock.
It's just a
It's
rock.
just a
He
rock.
thinks it's a sending stone. He's played it.
Someone convinced me that they had sending stones and just gave me
Okay.
rocks.
Oh dear.
So, who do you
Listen,
imagine this being, girl? On the other end.
Definitely my best friend, Slane. Definitely.
All right. In Slane's
Great.
voice, you receive a response.
Oh, sh-
What's the matter, Geralt?
I'm lost. What direction do I need to go?
Direction? Lost where?
In the wood, in the scary. I can't see in front of my face.
In the woods. Oh, we teleported away, Geralt. We left you.
That's not possible. I was told it was not possible.
You were unresponsive, so we simply left without you. There was nothing we could do.
What do you mean unresponsive? I'm responding now.
Well, you were comatose the last we saw you. Alone. We had to abandon you to your fate.
Can you explain to me what comatose means?
You swear you hear Okami's mental discussion with himself. Oh god, I'm dealing with an idiot. It means you're dead, girl.
But if I'm dead, how are we having this conversation?
Well, I'm afraid I lied to you before. We're dead too.
Wait.
We're laying here right beside you. Can't you see us?
There's a mist.
As suddenly you are laying on your back, and the red
Shit.
leafed forest is not red forestation anymore. The ground is a pool of blood draining from each of your friends' corpses, all surrounding you, laying
I
beside
just
you,
imagine like
dead.
I imagine like just chewed up body parts just laying everywhere.
They're
Just
all
bits and pieces of each person like hanging in trees and like
yeah,
scattered.
mauled, eviscerated,
I look down at my hands.
and each one of them just have this horrific look in their eyes, and on what's left of their faces.
I'm scared now. I'm very scared now. I start running east. Immediately just try to
Alright.
get up and start running east.
You get up and start running, sprinting for your life. As you keep going, all the trees, like one by one, start collapsing and falling like directly towards you in your path.
Can I here, I'll just yeah, I'm gonna let one just whack fuck me.
Alright, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Can do.
Okay. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. As one of the smaller trees just crushes right into your shoulder.
Fuck. Guess it wasn't the skull. Ow. I took 17. God damn it. Math.
Oh no, he's not only acting. I'm kidding.
Yeah. I'm just retarded in life.
But eventually, you realize all the trees are collapsing and basically forming a circle around you, trapping you in a clearing. But the forestation and the canopy doesn't get any more visible. It's still just as dark as before. This is your fate. To be all alone. The sole survivor after I've slaughtered each and every one of you.
I'm gonna do the smartest thing I think I can do at this point, and attempt to use Divine Sense to see if Okami's undead, maybe
Okay.
within 60 feet of me.
Oh, I like the idea.
What all does Divine Sense cover? It covers more than just undead, right? So
I think it's
Celestials, Fiends,
Celestial
Undead.
Fiend and
Fiend.
Undead, yeah.
None of those creature types register.
Okay. So
Unless Chromis is still
in the
nearby.
vicinity.
He's celestial.
Yeah, I guess that would be my other thing.
Right.
Is do I sense Chromis's celestial?
You don't
fiend?
sense any creature type from a corpse.
Oh, great.
There.
Okay, that was the only thing I really.
A dead
could
creature's an
do.
object, my friend.
Yeah.
In the end of this, I may even let you go. That would be the worst of it, wouldn't it? Knowing you failed to protect them.
Geralt's like in a blinded moment, basically, just shocked, jaw on the ground, not sure what to do.
Or maybe I just leave you here. Always to be forgotten. No one out there is going to think of you for an eternity in here. But I'll remember you. Just like I remember the millions lost here. But I'll
What
be
are you
the
gonna
only
do to
one.
me? You're just gonna trap me here?
Love you, I'm head now.
Okay, I love you, bye.
She wanted to come down and say something to me.
Trap you. You're free to wander. While you still have your strength. And then Okami disappears. The voice just ceases.
Man, Slane got real spooky.
Alright. Who's next lowest?
I'm gonna get slugged once we wake up out of this.
Yes, very
Anthony.
much so.
Ah, hell.
I was gonna ask, would an Afridi bottle be a bad idea at this point? Because
Huh.
Alright.
I think that's the only other thing that I really could do.
The
Would
Afridi
you-
pops out. Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Go
Fuck
back in.
this shit.
Fuck this, get me back in the bottle!
Let me back the bottle. Let me back the bottle.
It's just like he pops out. Who do you want me to? Oh hell no!
Has anybody
The
seen the
genie.
new?
Oh shit, is that Okami? Fuck that.
Has anybody else seen the new Aladdin
With Will Smith?
with
I've
Will Smith?
No.
I
I've
have.
seen parts of it.
Okay, so the thing that comes to mind is like the brass moment.
Yeah.
It's like in the bottle, and the fucking Afridi pops out and goes, nope. This is worse.
Anthony, in the moment
Yep.
that you were turning towards Slane to probably figure out a way to help him, what would you have done?
Obviously, I would have walked towards him
Mm-hmm.
to get close enough to examine, like, if he's, like, paralyzed or some sort of magical effects happening. Basically, pulling out my tools and getting ready. So, I'm probably, like, swinging getting my backpack in position to start grabbing my tools. So I'm
Alright.
looking down right now.
And then you get out all your tools and everything you think you might need. You look up, and you move towards Slane, who's still there.
Okay, you're gonna be all right. As I start doing a medical exam.
Alright. Make a medicine check.
Here I go making medicine checks again. I'm gonna. Never mind. I didn't call it beforehand. I was about to say I was gonna get into myself, but it's
Alright,
okay.
26.
Yeah.
So, his eyes are glazed over. His eyes aren't rolled back into his head, by the way. The pupils are just missing. And, like, you know, bloodshot eyes, the red veins that go through the eyes? They all are a sickly, like, pale blue color.
Do I get the sense like maybe it might be poison?
Not poison in the traditional sense, for sure. But there's definitely some sort of otherworldly
Effect
effect.
happening on him.
Yeah.
Just for because I can do this, so I'm gonna pop for free one detect poison and disease, just to double check.
The same thing can be said for, like, the veins. Blood veins. Like, he's an earth elemental, so
Yeah.
his would be almost like crystallized. Like, there's rock all around his arms, but the veins would be like crystallized rock.
Gotcha.
In contrast to the normal rock of his skin.
All right. Well,
Stone
if he's
flesh.
still standing up, I'm going to gently lower him to the ground to get him in a more comfortable position.
But those crystallized veins are just pulsing with blue energy.
High pressure as I'm lowering him to a laying position. Getting my tools out, getting some medicine for high blood pressure to kind of try to help the pulsing.
It's about that time you realize that none of your other friends are moving at all.
What the? Kind of look at all of them. Are they still like in the same position or same kind of glazed look on their faces? No pupils in the eyes.
They're all like that, yes, but they're all facing and, like, unanimously looking and off towards the forest.
What the hell? As I lay Slane down, leave some of the medicine down on the ground as I go quickly to check on who's the closest.
We'll say on Delius.
Right on Andelias. Kind of feel his body, check his temperature, do all the whole shebang.
Yeah, same story.
Same bloodshot eyes as well.
Yep.
Okay. This might be a curse. Basically pulling out some of my magical tools and going for an Arcana check to try to gauge if I can find a way to disrupt whatever this is.
Okay.
Guidance myself.
I will say, through your medicine check, you do recognize the paralyzed condition.
Paralyzed condition. Okay, I can fix that. Alright.
Arcana. This does not appear to match any known magical effect that you can think of. Except for perhaps, like, maybe references in forced, like, comatosis.
Like a feigned death, almost?
Sort of, yeah. On a much grander scale, but that would be the closest thing, probably.
I quickly
Some similarities.
check my pulse to see if I'm still calm. I think I am. I'm just surrounded by people who are sick or afflicted with something, so no danger. So my pulse should be normal.
Maybe a little elevated because they're your friends, but not
Yeah.
outside of expectation.
Alrighty. If it is paralysis, I'm going to go back to Slane and pull out some of my alchemical tools and quickly make a mixture, because at this level I can cast Lesser Restoration for free.
Okay.
And Lesser Restoration gets rid of paralysis.
All right. As you feed him the potion, I assume for flavor.
Yeah.
He does indeed get up and upright and alert.
Oh, easy, easy. You just got your...
And in perfect Slane voice, ever the dutiful one, my friend.
Yeah. Just stay. There might still be something else wrong with you. I need to go get the others, okay?
But what would be the
relax.
point?
I got to help them. And as I stand up and walk away from him, just like...
We don't need
he's...
them.
No, we do. As I keep walking towards, like, now Andelias, creating a mixture. We can't do this by ourselves. Are you crazy?
No, we should just leave. Why would we waste our lives on these inferior beings?
Well, if you're talking about Andelias, I'd have to agree, but everybody else,
Oh, what the fuck? Okami's like, damn, what the fuck? That's racist. I was just talking about, humanoids, my dude. What the fuck?
They had issues before I got here. Hot damn, okay.
It's like, oh, damn. But I'm still making the medical mixture and everything, so actions versus words.
I'm the one being abused in everyone's memories, by the way. What is this bullshit?
Because he did you first. You cured your
I know.
paralysis first.
Oh, all my friends are gonna turn on me, man.
Oh no, don't say it like that.
But who do you go to next?
Andelias.
Andelias, alright.
And I can do this at a number equal to my intelligence modifier, so I have 7 free castings of Lesser Restoration.
Okay. You get Andelias free.
There you go, buddy. You're awake?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Cool. Alright, I need to get the others. I go to Geralt
Wait.
after this.
Where'd Dakir go?
Who cares?
I care. It
Well,
wouldn't be right to leave him out here alone.
He can take care of himself.
He wouldn't have left us alone. I need to go find him.
Wait, at least wait for everybody else to wake up, and then we can make a decision on this. Don't go off by yourself, especially since I don't know if you're still fully healed.
I'm not leaving him out there all alone. As Andelias starts running off.
Hey, Andelias. Jeez. Stupid. Can I make an intelligence check?
Sure.
Does Andelias call Dakir? Because I know some of my party members call him by his real name, quotations.
Geralt calls him Dallas. I think
Yeah, I call it Dakir.
Okay,
Yeah,
making
that's
sure.
what I
Okay, just making sure.
Don't
That was
worry,
the
when you
intelligence
try to
check.
heal me, I'm just gonna be whispering, "Hey,
God damn it, Geralt.
But I go to Geralt and feed him a potion of Lesser Restoration.
Oh, thank you.
There you go, old man.
Who are you calling old?
You're in your 80s, dude. Anyways, I need to get the others. Stay still. I don't know where Andelias went. He went to go find the idiot, but
The idiot.
you know who
I'm
I
right
mean.
here."
I'm right here. He says.
No, Geralt, we've had this discussion. You're a moron, not an idiot.
Semantics, like synonymous,
Define
right?
Okay, hold up. That
Define moron.
Geralt
Big
just used the
word
word
for Geralt.
semantics. That's the red
Semantics
flag.
and synonymous.
Did he say semantics?
Semantics and synonymous, he said.
Intelligence to save me, or intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Go ahead.
You're not Geralt. Geralt doesn't know what those words
The
mean.
DC was low. Those are some new words for Geralt.
When did you buy a dictionary?
Been reading books.
Oh, you lent this one to me, my greatest friend. Don't you remember?
I'm trying to remember if I lent him a book.
Don't worry. I told you I wouldn't let
Wait.
you down.
When you say lend, do you mean like you took it without permission and were planning on giving it back?
Yeah. I was totally gonna give it back.
Right. Just stay there. I need to get everybody else. I go to Rio next.
I feel insulted.
I don't know why you bother. You're just slowing us down anyway.
We need as many hands on this as we can. I'm not a personal fan of going after this stupid demon dog or whatever the hell this is, but we need everybody.
Alright, who you get next?
Rio.
Alright.
Feeding Rio lesser restoration.
Sorry, someone came in. I missed the last tiny little bit. I heard my name.
He's quote-unquote waking you up
He's
from
going to heal
paralysis.
you next.
Oh, right. Like what? Right, Fiendling or
Yeah.
We'll get to you separately.
all right.
If it isn't clear by now, this is a vision of Anthony. But,
Well,
yeah, no one's
I'm
actually
insulted
being
if you
healed.
question everyone else, but he said the opposite of what Slane would say, and you never questioned it. How cruel.
But as you awaken Raymond.
Hey,
Or Rio,
you're right, buddy.
rather.
When you find Andelias, he ran off into the woods.
Oh, I'll go get him.
No, we're all going to get him together.
Oh, it's okay. Yuki's that way. I need to find him.
Who? Oh, your friend, right.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I saw him in my head. He came to save me.
In your head.
No, he's right over there. Can't you see him?
I'll glance over.
He's just beyond the woods, up there. Come on.
Look, buddy,
He
you
starts
were
running.
having it. You were no, wait. Where are you going? Another one? Really? I look over to companion, Barack, and I'll heal him as well.
Chromis, you mean?
It's not. It's Chromis
Sorry,
here.
Barack in the other game.
Yeah, it's
Bro, I
Barack in the
said
other game.
this earlier.
Go to Chromis, the big centaur.
Alright, you healed the big centaur.
Please don't tell me you're gonna run off too.
More like Gallop. But, why? What's going on?
Everybody's. I think they're hallucinating. I don't have the abilities to snap them out of it, but Andelias ran that way, and Rio ran that way.
Why should I care about that? We're just all gonna end up alone on the ground, as good as dead like that wood elf back there.
Well,
What's
she's
even
not
the
dead.
point?
She's still alive.
As good as, and we're fixing to join her.
You might be right, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't still try. I mean, I know I'm the negative one here, but we got to keep going. All right, everybody, let's.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here. Meet my maker as he pleases.
This is really weird.
Horses run all the time, and I'm sick of it.
Rolling an insight check. This is very strange. My friends are acting weird.
Clearly, yeah.
Guidance myself. That one. Hold on, I'm about to have an episode.
Damn it.
Bro,
Might be
how do you
helpful.
do this?
It's a 3 every time. Or very often, anyway. Alright. For a moment, basically what Murden shows you is you're looking at this same situation, but you're all frozen in place, and you like glimpse what's actually happening in reality. You're all frozen in place, sitting in the same spot that you were. No one has moved since Slane first showed signs.
Trapped in an illusion.
And then you go back to the illusion with all your friends standing there.
And all of them are awake, quotation.
Yeah, and the ones that were missing are even back all of a sudden. Strange. I didn't know any of your kind possessed such sight. They all answer or say simultaneously. Synchronous.
At that, I'll stumble backwards and fall on my ass. Because that was creepy as hell.
All in their perfectly imitated in their same voices that they would normally have.
Just in unison.
Yes, in unison, yeah.
As I scrambled to get back up, kind of putting some distance between them, about like 15 feet. Okay,
We might have to keep you, they all say.
this isn't real. This isn't real. I'm still, body's still fine.
Of course it's real. It's just in your head. That doesn't mean it's not real. A different voice says. Which
At
is
that,
coming
I
directly
look-
above you.
I look for the source of the voice. I look up.
And as you stumbled back, you stumbled into, like, the stump of a tree, right?
Yeah.
But then you look closer, there's nails. Long nails dug into the ground.
Oh, fuck.
The foot is so massive, it looks like a supermassive tree. It's even got rough, coarse bark-like, almost. But it's just from sheer amounts of, like, scabs, like chicken feet almost, you know?
Yep.
But as you look up, way up, descending down towards you, the wolf, Okami, smiling down at you.
There's an audible gulp. As it's getting closer to me, instinctively, I try to get away, but in the way of like making myself smaller, so I fall on my butt and like shrink back into the tree trunk, even though I know it's not safe.
I just love the smell of fear.
It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. I'm still safe. I'm still.
It's very real, Anthony.
It's not real.
I'm
I
right in front of you.
I quickly go through my pack, looking for anything I can do.
Don't you get it? You're mine now. The only things that you can do is what I say you can do.
Oh, that triggers PTSD.
So run. Run while you can. At least make it interesting for me.
I go into a moment of memory where basically I am now back underground, trapped in the Thieves Guild hideout, locked in a room, no
Yeah.
escape.
As we'll move on to Andelias.
Did I just see Slane sort of freeze up?
Yep.
Okay.
So, explain to me in those few moments of what you would have done. Or started to do.
Well, I mean, we know a little bit about this forest. We know it puts the mind whammies on people. So I guess I'll go up to Slane and sort of, look at his face, shake him a little, maybe.
Alright. As you reach out
Slane?
to touch Slane, he just like disintegrates and turns into mist as your hand passes through him.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's...
And you turn back and look at all your friends. Naturally. Like, to see if they saw what you just saw. You have just enough time to see them all disappear into mist. But Takir's still standing there. Freaked out and like looking like, what the fuck? Just, the same reaction that you're having.
Okay.
I think that means we're the only ones not affected by whatever that just was.
Maybe.
Okay, so you saw it too. That's good.
Everyone just suddenly disappearing? Yes, I did see that.
Well, what the hell are we supposed to do now?
No way to contact them. Telepathic communication hurts a lot. And it would have worn off by now anyways. Guys? I guess I'll just sort of shout out and see if
Alright.
maybe they're nearby. I don't know.
I hate to be the pessimistic, but I don't think they could hear us even if they were themselves.
Well, what would you suggest?
Well, I know you won't abandon them, so I won't suggest we just simply leave, nor would I myself. I have to save Anthony, after all. And I promise to save the rest of you as well. I guess it's just me and you. Gotta search for them. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess there's nothing else to do.
Maybe Okami took him to the clearing as trophies. Surprised he got Kyburn again, but that's unfortunate.
Well, he's gotten him once.
Yeah, bad luck.
Alright, I guess we'll,
So,
Hey, do I sense the direction of the weird dragon guy we're kind of looking for? Sorry, it has been a long time. If I had
so
his
the
name,
necklace
it's gone
pointing,
now.
pointing the direction towards your goal, basically. Erithus. Yeah.
Any...
You still sense that.
I guess I'll head that way.
All
They'll
right.
likely be doing the same if
For you,
they're in control of themselves.
Andelias. As you're walking towards your goal with Takir, what are the two of you talk about? Do you imagine?
I imagine it'd be a lot of sort of nervous silence with everyone having just disappeared.
Gotcha. Just offering. Do you want me to carry you and try to run us there as quickly as possible?
Well, I mean, if it wouldn't slow you down.
It wouldn't.
Well, hi. How do you want to do? Like piggyback? What are you
Uh,
thinking here?
Aerodynamically, piggyback is the easiest.
All right, awkward, but limited time needs must.
All right, as you just.
I piggyback on Dakir, apparently.
Yep. And you get sprinted at supernatural speeds. The wind, buffeting your face, and your cheeks go, but back and into the wind all
If
comically.
I survive this, the others must never know what occurred in this vision.
And you arrive in a clearing where hundreds of thousands of people all lay down, and many, many more people with scattered bones all around from where presumably the monster has feasted upon some of them. But a quick run around from Dakir, and he spots your friends. He spots Kyburn. He spots Erithus, the captured dragon.
That. Hang on a second. All of my friends are standing there, well, laying there, incapacitated there.
Yeah, like the wood elf you found, basically. Collapsed onto the ground.
Can I walk up to one of them and check on their charms? Because that should have freed them.
All their charms are perfectly intact.
Odd. Well,
You were never safe to begin with. The moment you entered my forest, your lives were forfeit. Wouldn't you agree?
am I seeing Okami here?
Hearing the voice booming around you, kind of echoing.
Hmm. I suppose. How close am I to Erithus?
A good, 120 feet, I would say.
120 feet.
Yeah, he's not in the same spot as your party.
Knowing that Erithus, their mate, or what part, other half, I don't know, whatever you say they are, was able to sort of suppress Okami's influence in a small area, at least. I think, sort of casually be walking that way, sort of maybe Erithus just sort of like sort of looking around, looking for the source of the danger, and casually making my way there.
I'll give you all the benefits that you like. You don't have to act sneaky about it. Just wake him up. It won't matter to me.
Okay, I will walk over to brisk pace as the subtle method isn't working.
What a meal this is going to be. But,
Say that again?
what a meal this is going to be.
Hmm.
A supposed godslayer. First one, a shape-shifting dragon, and whatever you're supposed to be. The name doesn't really measure up, does it? A fly to be swatted, nothing more. So make your plans. Be as clever as you think you are. And just know that you're still not half as clever as me.
Honestly, I'm probably not even half as clever as my healer friend over there, but I have to keep trying.
But for sake of brevity in this instance, because yours is actually has much more to it, I'll just kind of run through and explain. In this moment, you fight him with Dakir and Erithus. And eventually you run into the conclusion that there is no possible way to save your friends without killing Okami. And you just don't have the power to do so. So inevitably, as you're on the last lengths of your HP and resources and all that, you, Dakir, and Erithus leave the forest forever behind, along with your friends. The main story continues. You might recruit other people to join your cause against Dakir. You fight the battle at Talriga. You fight many more battles in the mountains of the Harakrishan Mountains. Always determined to convince Dakir to stop, to not go through with his plan, to destroy the world in spite of the gods. But when it comes down to the endgame, years later, you fight and kill Dakir, unable to convince him to change. So basically, you live a simulated life, experiencing each and every moment and year within that time period. Each exhausting meditation, every adventure with a whole new group of friends, you experience it all as if it were in real time. As we'll move on to the next person.
Roll through a whole fucking lifetime, damn.
As I'll be dying to see
Yeah,
how you all...
That's gonna be rough when I come out of that, if I do.
Yeah, I can't wait to see your thoughts about all that.
Bro, I got separated and this dude went through a life.
Rio,
Yes. Oh,
as Slane goes incapacitated and his eyes, pupils vanish and he's glossed over and he's just standing there unmoving, what is your first reaction?
probably immediately turn towards the direction we're heading and see if there's anything coming for us, see if there's anything weird anomalies. And if I sense anything unusual, I will close my eyes because that was the plan.
Alright, you close your eyes.
And rely on the blind sight. That was the, I mean that was what I said I was gonna do. And then something weird's happening, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright. So, as you close your eyes,
Sure.
you realize almost immediately you sense no creatures around you. Where previously there were all your friends on Dakir and Lord Kyburn. You now sense only one creature nearby.
So this will be within 10 feet of.
Within 10 feet of you. Only one creature.
Does blind sight tell you what they are, or just tell you there's something there?
It just basically tells you that there's something there.
I think you can distinguish between friends and foe.
I think
Yeah,
that's...
like you would I would say you'd be able to recognize those that you know, and if
Right.
something's hostile to you. This appears to be
And
friendly,
friendly.
and you recognize
I'll
the
take-
aura.
Oh, I'll
There's something
take
familiar
one
about it.
careful step towards them.
And the voice of Yuki says, "It's okay now. You can open your eyes. I'm here."
But I'm gonna roll to see if I actually do.
All right.
Above a 10. I do not.
It's okay, Rio. I'm so sorry I couldn't save your friends. But all I could manage was to hide my presence here. And I have a way to get you out.
What do you mean they were just here a second ago? Like,
They're gone, Rio. Back to its lair.
gone? He's sort of dazed for a moment, contemplating what that means. What do you mean gone, dude? And then sort of swivels his head, even though his eyes are closed, and kind of realizes, wait a minute, I don't sense anybody else.
Rio, you...
And Rio's gonna try to make a walk around a little bit, and I'm assuming he doesn't sense anyone's presence, right?
Correct. Rio, you've been in here for nearly 150 years.
100.
Your friends have been gone a long time.
They wouldn't leave me here, no? Surely, that doesn't sound like what?
I can't speak to what might have happened, but I don't think they had much of a choice.
Do we get the Wind Dragon? Did we what? These Rio is continuing to be very confused. Actually, how do it?
You and your friends failed.
What's
They're in his lair, and no one returns from there.
how do you? What's the hotkey for making rolls with disadvantage again?
I think Alt.
I think it's control,
Alright.
maybe.
I think it's control. Alt is advantage.
Alt is advantage, control is disadvantage. Yeah.
All right. All right. He's smart enough to still keep his wits about, and he has doubts about he has doubts about what's happening, but remains he's confident enough that he still keeps his eyes closed and doesn't do anything drastic yet. Kind of searches around does he still feel his belongings with him?
Yeah, your
Has his stuff
belongings
been
are all with you.
taken? Kind of draws the lance and sort of takes a step back and points it at Yuki's direction and says, "But I don't know if this is really you, but I think things have changed quite a bit since we last saw each other."
Indeed. I came as soon as I could figure out a way to get you out unharmed. As soon as I could figure out a way to wake you up.
Despite what happened last time, I know who you are. I know what you do, what you've done, or at least I think I do. But I'd rather hear from you.
What do you mean?
You needed kidnapping and torturing of a. Well, I think was a child back then, right? I think. I'm remembering correctly, right? Or
Dakir was a child back then, yes.
yes. No, I mean like he was the one that guarded Anthony's cell, right? Or
Oh, gotcha.
am I? Yeah, like that was when Anthony was a kid, right?
I think
Or was he
teenager, I think.
teenager? All right,
Like
good enough. We'll
late
go with that.
teens.
Yeah.
JM, how old do you think Anthony was when that happened? That was just a
When the
few
event
years ago,
happened?
right?
Yeah, it's actually pretty recent, actually.
Okay.
Let me double check. Let me get my bio out.
Yeah, I know he wasn't like a kid or anything.
No, I was in college when it happened.
Ah,
Yeah. So probably like 20, 21, 22, something like
I remember it was like.
We'll say 22 for the sake of
All right.
expediency.
that. Okay, so only about a year ago.
I see. I remember him being in school, so I guess I thought he was younger, but it was college, which makes sense. But yeah,
So, feel free to rephrase that right quick.
yeah, it's like I know what you did to my friend. I know who you've been working with, and no, I want to believe you didn't do this of your own free will. Nevertheless, I don't think we can just go back to the way things were.
What are you talking about? I don't.
Here, Anthony, any of these names ring a bell?
I've never met anyone by the name of Dakir. And while I know Anthony is your friend, I've never met him before.
Hold up. Rio should be immediately suspicious, right? Because there's no way he should know Rio knows Anthony, because that's way after. I'm just trying to get that chronology right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Rio does not believe him in the slightest now, and believes this is some sort of fake. But he puts his lance away and tries to sort of shut out this Yuki's voice and try to meditate and stay calm, because he doesn't believe it's real anymore.
Look, I'm dragging you out of here. Whether you like it or not. After that, we can go our separate ways. But you're coming with me, and we're leaving this place.
Rio does not respond, but has no response. But if this thing approaches Rio, he will take a step back, and so always remain 10 feet apart.
Alright. As he suddenly appears behind you, nothing personnel, kid, and places a hand on your shoulder.
That is. Oh boy, that's the. Try to. I'm gonna start running. I think that's appropriate.
The hand starts gripping very tightly. Make an athletics check. 17.
Wow,
Oh,
these are
KuZii.
terrible rolls.
Just in time. We're nearly to your vision.
I'm not here. So I got home after a bad storm, no power.
Oh, God.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Service at home, so I had to drive out a couple minutes to actually get on.
That is rough.
Alright.
Also, on a side note, I was
Get that
just
jacuzzi.
bitten twice by a mosquito, but it got too fat, so I caught it in midair and it died.
As the grip with one hand is strong enough to be able to keep you in place from running. And while you remember Yuki being strong, he was always more dexterous than strong.
So, can I still try to resist, or am I like firmly in this thing's grasp?
For the sake of the vision, like there is no moving from the grasp. You dig into the ground and like try your hardest, but the single palm is enough to keep you in place.
All right. All right. Rio still manages to stay somewhat calm, and just tries to keep his body still and not making any drastic movements. I'm trying to kind of whispers to himself like, "This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real."
If you want to escape me, Rio, you'll have to kill me.
You will. I think the most he'll do is maybe grapple him back if that's an option, but otherwise, at least for now, we'll see how long he can keep this up. But for now, he is just trying to stay calm because he's still the inconsistency with the knowing Anthony thing and not knowing the cure is really set him off, and he still doesn't believe this is real. He believes it's some kind of illusion or something, or some tricks of the mind. So yeah, he's still trying to just stay still because he thinks that if he just stays calm long enough, he'll get out of this.
You always were such a troublesome one. You gotta make a decision. Open your eyes and kill me, or perish here forever. Doing nothing causes me to die too. Because soon the wolf will come, and I won't be able to escape.
But you're not really here. Yeah, the part of the wolf does scare Rio a little bit.
If I'm not here, how am I firmly holding you in place? If you run off into that forest, you're as good as dead. I would never allow my friend to die here.
How long would you say has passed from Rio's perspective in terms of time?
Maybe about 3 to 5 minutes.
All right. I think he's still. This is not long enough that he's lost it yet, so he'll still be able to keep his cool for now. But
fine. If you won't leave, I'll drag your unconscious body out myself. As you hear a blade being pulled. As we need to roll initiative.
oh boy. Is I supposed to see all black or?
Yeah, I don't have your token on there yet.
All right.
Hold on, the grid scale's a little wonky. I can fix that pretty quickly. Yep, that's the grid scale I use. Oh, I see. The maps grid is just way off.
Holy shit. Yeah. It's like twice the size.
But for this, that is kind of accurate size.
Alright.
But anyway.
Change. Action mode. And change my vision. Oh, actually, is there a way to turn off the normal basic sight?
Yep.
I think on mine it doesn't actually give me the option to uncheck it.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Rolling initiative. Oh damn, that is a that's a plus
Well,
7, 4, 6.
spoilers, he's using Akami's stats.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why.
plus, that's a plus 22 initiative. Yeah, I was gonna say I rolled high on initiative for once in my life, or at least above average, which is rare. But
Okay. As Yuki draws his blades, can't quite make out what type of blades they are, as your eyes are closed, but he used to favor centaurs as far as you were aware. As he will swing his first. And will use a 5th level spell slot to smite you.
Bam.
Second attack. Will use his second 5th level smite to smite you. And that's you unconscious.
nope. I mean, they are first level smite, so
But, for the sake of brevity, as with you, as with Andelias, this vision repeats over and over and over until Rio is so mentally worn down enough. Would you say he eventually would try to kill Yuki? I won't make that decision for you, but
if Yuki says that line about Anthony and like if he basically if Yuki is inconsistent with Rio's memories and knowledge of him, then he at one point he will probably sooner than later just think that this is a vision and just try to kill him. Yeah.
so basically this is Groundhog Day until that conclusion.
Yeah. So yeah. So like if he it's wait. So does Rio keep his memories each time or no? It's just
I would say no.
okay. But he is like slowly losing his mind, kind of.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, he would keep
All right.
his memories each time. Till it like
Okay.
warps his perception and everything.
Yeah, then probably yeah. If Yuki keeps doing it keeps giving information or like says things that are inconsistent with what Rio thinks he would know, then yeah, probably like pretty soon, like maybe 3 or 4 like cycles in, he'll fight back.
So yeah, basically what happens is, as soon as you make the decision to kill him, you stab through his chest and gut. Do you open your eyes for this?
Let's make a save.
For that attempt.
Do I open my eyes? I do. Probably an unwise decision, but
As you plunge the sword into his just studded, nice, fancy studded leather, the blood trickling out of his mouth as he spits it up as you plunge the blade into his heart. No matter what, I will always be there for you. I'm sorry, my friend. The things I saw that day, I had to do something about it. And you killed me for it. How could you kill me for doing what I thought was right?
he remained silent for a bit, and then it's what I had to do. And do I still believe this is real? I do not. And I'm sure we'll meet again someday. I'm sure of it.
And you'll have to kill me again.
No, not again. I'll find some other way. It's no. He just keeps, and then he just keeps saying no.
And then the vision repeats several more times.
No.
Basically an endless loop of you killing Yuki. And the mental drain that entails.
But he's still going like a little bit more insane every time.
But
Slowly
as we
losing sanity.
would get to Chromis, bad out of the call, unfortunately. But we'll save his for later if he comes back. But once all your visions conclude, all at once, the party reawakens. And you're back in the forest where you first were when Slane first went, you know.
When comatose.
Yeah, when he first.
How long does my vision last for? Oh, something we didn't cover.
Like in the cycle of, like inside the vision, or
Yeah,
total
inside
real
the
time?
vision.
I would say yours was probably went on for like several more days of you just wandering the forest, isolated, lost, and alone, never being able to find your friends. Just mentally draining.
Or pretty
like
much
that.
anything, I take it. Yeah. The forest where I should find something or someone who can't find anything. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I would have struggled for days, yeah. resisting, and then finally succumb to it, and then wake up.
And I'm assuming I wake up the moment, I'm curled up in the fetal position. So when I wake up, I'm back in that position.
Basically, in various ways. Your vision ends either when you are at your worst mental strain that you could be. And on Delius's case, his vision ends finally when he is about to die of old age and he goes to sleep for the final time. He wakes up
For
in
real?
reality.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
He's surrounded by his loved ones. His,
I just live
his children, grandchildren.
550 years.
Bro, it's gonna wake up and take a couple minutes to realize how much of my life was a lie.
What do you mean, Kasara was?
Bro's gonna be
was
Yeah,
real?
wrecked.
And Viri, feel free to make up details in there, you married this person, had this many children, whatever you want to do, complete freedom.
Oh god.
Aside
Whatever
from
would
the
lead
events
you to a
described.
happy life.
Oh yeah. I mean, I assume I have probably a couple levels of great grandchildren at this point.
Yeah, yours is the roughest, bro.
You're just sitting. Everybody's sitting around your fucking your bed. And you're just like, all right,
Yours
this is
and
my time.
Raymond's are by far the most anguishing to each
I
of
imagine even if well, actually, you know what? You might all have, we probably put you in a gentle repose or something to keep you safe. But I was never able to get back in that forest, and somehow I never really had a plan a plan that would work to save you guys.
you. Mm.
Yeah.
One of my life's regrets. My life's greatest regret, perhaps.
Not
And then
saving that.
as you fall asleep, accepting death, you wake up back in the forest.
Son of a bitch, I gotta go do this shit again! No!
You know what's really great? This is actually a plot line for one of the characters in the Legend of Drizzt series. Where a demon captures him, tortures him, lets him believe that he escaped hell, had a life, and then just to awaken him 30 years into the future, that he's still trapped in hell.
Yeah, I know I've seen that storyline somewhere else as well.
Man.
But that really would be the most mental.
Oh, to the point where after he really does escape, he doesn't believe it. He's just
yeah.
He's it's I live in constant fear that I'm going to wake up back in that cell.
Yeah, that would be so torturing.
So in the end, he actually just doesn't care anymore. He's like, you know what? Whether or not this life is fake or real, I have to live it. I'm like, God damn, good for you, Wolfgar. Tempest be
Yes,
praised.
but does ViridianBlade have the same mental fortitude?
Who knows?
Or Andelias.
Andelias.
Berevan, at the very least.
Yeah. I didn't know his last name, so I went for ViridianBlade.
Meanwhile, freaking Anthony has a really quick one.
Yes, as we all wake up.
It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Open my eyes.
Anthony got set back to a similar position. It's just, I want to get in this position.
Yeah, for Geralt, Anthony, and Slane, your visions all end as soon as you make the conscious decision to fall asleep.
At which point I will wake up and run to my nearest companion. Who would be the nearest to me? I was at the back when that fell out.
I'd say
We had a marching order at some point, yes?
Probably. But for now, we'll say whoever has the highest base initiative bonus. So probably Andelias. would probably be, like have reacted the
Yeah,
quickest
so
and
I would straight up.
made his way to you.
Yeah. Then I would. Yeah, I'd just straight up run up to him and hug him like, my friends are here. And what? He's in absolute shock.
Yeah, like all of you have
Oh
severe
boy. Oh, whoa.
anguish.
You're... what? My family. Where?
Speechless.
You're awake. When did... How...
What family? We're in the forest. You all were gone. Where did you go? How did you find me?
I couldn't save you. We stopped to cure. I lived a whole... We're still in the forest?
I stood up.
You all have the frightened condition, by the way. Just like static.
Yeah.
We reached
I've been
trapped in
wandering
an
for days
illusion.
searching for you. What do you mean you've lived a lifetime?
I think each of us were trapped in an illusion.
But I lived a whole life.
It was a very good illusion.
What do you mean? It's an illusion.
When I was in mine, you all were still comatose as before, but I slipped into one of my visions and saw us still standing here, no one moving. I saw a glimpse of reality while I was trapped in the illusion, so I knew it wasn't real, but... shiver. Felt real.
But it felt like days. What do you mean it wasn't real?
As you suddenly like hear the sounds of combat, you like tuned it out briefly, but you turn just in time to see like Dakir's having slain like about 15 total more of those whistlers.
Oh, jeez.
And he's not quite
I-
panting yet, but he's like visibly sweating a bit. He's like, "Oh, thank God you guys are awake now. I don't know how many more of them I could have taken."
If I had
Yeah, what happened
complicated to cure before, they're even more complicated now.
here?
Don't worry, guys. I kept them from kidnapping you while you were all wherever the fuck you were. Can I take a break now?
Does he look actually, like, injured?
He actually looks completely fine in terms of damage, just very tired from
Gotcha.
constant
I
fighting.
killed you.
Huh? I'm right here. You couldn't even hit me last time.
I was about to say, in full confidence.
What are you talking about?
You think you could?
I am suddenly realizing perhaps that was unrealistic.
I walk over to Geralt. Hey, you alright?
Oh, shit. Do it.
Hey, buddy. Come on. Talk to me.
Geralt's like,
Hell, do what
like-
your character would do.
like he's fucking like rocking back and forth in a fetal position right now. I'm not okay.
Well, that
Not
was
making eye contact.
really worrying. You all, even Kyburn, was totally out of it, unresponsive.
I look
How's
over towards
Kyburn
him.
doing?
Kyburn's like not making eye contact with anyone at the moment. But we'll
Oh.
At the
Makes a lich feel shame.
at the mention of his name, he turns towards you.
You alright?
I'm fine.
Insight.
All right, insight.
None of us
Fadeace.
are fine. You don't even need to roll a thing.
D4. And I would like to flash a genius
Okay.
for a total of 24.
That
He's not fine. He's not fine. The
It's not
silence.
that hard just to
In
get
this case, there's no
bashed.
tell on his face because he's a lich, but the silence is. Normally, he's much willing to explain what's going on.
Go into more detail, basically, and he's not, so...
Mm-hmm.
Has an air of confidence about himself, like nothing can stop me. And now it's just what just happened?
Alright. Hey, Geralt, I know you're having a lot of feelings right now. I know you're going through it. We're all going through the same thing, alright, man? We need you to stand up.
Oh, he's with Geralt. I'll go check in on Ryu. That's the only one who hasn't spoken up yet.
Okay.
Ryu's kind of not
You
really. He still has his eyes closed and is not really responding.
I called for you guys and you weren't there for me. And then you were all dead. And there was just hunks of meat laying in the streets. And from all the trees, and the trees were just dripping blood the entire time. I couldn't move. And then I willed myself to move, and then I was trapped.
That's called an illusion, buddy. It makes it feel really real, but it wasn't.
Was that intentional?
Yes. For dramatic effect.
If you say so.
So about this time.
Where's Slane?
Would we at this moment tending to Rio, making sure he's okay since he did have his eyes open?
I would like to, as sneakily as possible, not so sneakily because I'm scared and shaking. I'm going to attack
Don't worry,
you
I don't
from
have good
behind.
perception. You're probably fine.
I'm going to attack you from behind because you are the voice in my head.
Here, yeah.
No,
Do your stealth check. I have no doubt you'll pass.
Ah!
Oh, I'm wrong. 100%.
Okay.
You coming?
This is even better.
He just.
I hear Geralt running at me.
Yeah, he forgets.
Geralt, what's wrong?
He basically forgets to think about being stealthy and just, like, full in comes in to swing at you.
He screams, "Sneak attack!"
Yeah.
Sneak attack!
It's like fucking Sokka from far away yelling as he charges at me. I turned to face him. Geralt?
Fucking yell sneak attack.
As both Dakir and Qyburn, like, Qyburn puts his hand upon you, and you're immediately paralyzed, and Dakir just appears in front and blocks your blade from hitting.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Geralt, what is wrong?
Wait,
Why would you attack me?
Is there any spells that I have that are non-verbal component? Hang on.
You're paralyzed. You can't take actions.
Damn you. I can think menacing thoughts.
You can think menacing thoughts. We'll have to be careful that this
Geralt, why would you attack me?
weak mental fortitude, Qyburn
It's your
says.
fucking fault. It's all your fault.
I go in front of
This is my
Geralt
fault.
again, and I just go, It wasn't real.
We can't separate the vision from reality. He'll succumb to the
No.
wolf quickly.
No, it was real. It was his voice. It's him. You got him in these woods. It's his fault. I tried to call for him, and all I heard was just menacing things, and it was painful.
Geralt, I am not your enemy.
Inside check.
That's actually very good.
Make a persuasion. Or deception, if
I'm making sure I click the right one.
just roll it to me.
They roll to you, okay.
I would love to add my knowledge from a past D6 to this as well.
Go ahead.
God damn you.
Jeez.
I tried.
I'm sorry, Geralt. My numbers are bigger than yours, but it should be.
Well, he sounds like he's being genuine, and he means you no harm.
Did it not save his private GM? Okay.
No. That's
Oh.
okay. We all knew it was
I
persuasion, not
clicked on
deception.
it, but
But just in case, you know.
I had to look because you were rolling with advantage.
yeah, but it was the first one anyway.
That's why I was looking.
Yeah, I've got big numbers.
I think Andelias
Me and you
will
cannot
give
look.
Geralt a hug. Because one of his life's greatest regret is not being able to save his friends. And now you're all here, and you're
I mean-
fine. And he's a little freaked out about everything. But
I was what Slane did to you.
Am I still
Saw you and
paralyzed?
immediately went and hugged.
Am I still
Everyone
currently
gets a
paralyzed?
hug.
Last 6 seconds, I think.
If you tell everyone you're not going to attack anyone anymore, Kyburn will unparalyze you, yeah?
Okay, well. If Andelias is giving me a hug, I'm peeing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You
I
give him a
scared the
hug
piss out of
and
myself.
then he pees.
He scared the piss out of me. And believe me,
I'll
Geralt
walk
can
back
pee for
towards-
a long time.
Oh, I don't even care. I'm just glad you guys are okay. Well, I mean, we're still. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget, this is an elf who died of old age.
It's been
Andelias,
500
how
years.
old are you? Yeah.
It's been 30 seconds. Don't you have an imagination on you?
Lived a whole life.
What's an imagination?
My kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids.
You have children too?
You know what? I think Lisa's a little angry now.
What?
At Okami,
Oh, he
his-
took away his life.
his kids and grandkids and great grandkids have just been unborn all of a sudden.
They were never there to begin
You
with.
have to try and find your wife who didn't exist.
Oh no, that
So
means
you're
you have to
telling
find
me
your
that
dream
you-
girl.
You went off gallivanting in a dream that had you leading you to believe that you had children, grandchildren. While I'm sitting here looking at everybody's murdered bodies.
Oh,
I
he
was
will
told
pay.
everyone was dead. I was searching the fort.
Geralt, you
Yeah,
have to think.
this brings
yeah.
the question.
Go for it.
Geralt, why did you think to attack me? What did I do?
It's your voice. I picked up the sending stone rock that we made for you, remember? Because it was a thing that everybody said that I was like, I want to make sending stones to everybody, so I made one. Like, we talked about this. You not remember?
I might have a rock. I might have a rock in my inventory somewhere. Let's look.
I'm looking at the rock and it's like, I didn't carve any letters in it, so
No,
I
I
don't know
will
who I
fully
picked
just-
up half the time. I thought it was yours.
Yeah, sure. Yes, I hear you.
Awesome, I hear
And
you
then
too.
what?
We're like standing like face to face, and I'm holding the rock.
Oh my
I
God.
know. I'm 100% just letting you go with it, just to hopefully calm you down.
Okay, I guess it's working now. Maybe it wasn't working in my dream or whatever.
Look, buddy, you have to think about this logically. If my dead body was there, Dakir would have never allowed that, man.
This is true.
Shut up, Dakir.
Never.
Yeah, I guess it's a good thing that we have.
Fucking change your mind about
Hexblade
that plan.
allies.
Huh?
You're gonna die, or we're gonna die, or everyone's gonna die. It's a terrible plan. Dakir, really.
It's
I don't want to have
actually
to
more
kill
of,
you again.
it's more of an inception of what you think his plan is. Remember, it was an illusion created by your own predisposition for his actions and his state of being. Like,
There's something we should probably mention to each other, as we were told our fears can literally become reality.
All our fears were tailor-made for us,
What does inception mean?
Kyburn says.
yeah.
It's above your reading
What
grade,
did
reading
Cameron
grade
say?
level.
Well,
It's just a
I
girl.
was told that I don't read very good.
But Kyburn says they were all tailor-made for each of you. Or for each of us, he said. He included himself.
Well, I guess Okami didn't work too hard on mine.
Did he need to?
Not really, no.
Right. Well, he targeted the elves rather harshly. Young Rio here won't even tell us what happened to him. And Andelias,
Oh,
well, I think that'll be scarring for quite some time.
at the realization of this, Anthony likes Okami more.
It's probably because the elves killed him.
No, I'm kidding.
When he once had real life. By the way,
Let's add on the pile.
Any resources you expended inside the reality, like any flashes of genius, etc., they would have gone unused.
Gotcha.
Death saving throw, what the fuck?
Wait, I was trying to undead myself, but
So you just killed yourself instead. So Des, did I still
Tried
take
to
damage?
undead myself. I'm now dead.
How much HP did you have? Do you know? Were you at
I
full?
was full.
I think I was 108. I think.
There you go, buddy. I got you.
Thank you.
We have to keep moving.
Why was I the only one not affected? Am I just that good, or is there a particular reason, do you think?
Because you don't have any
Maybe because
fucking
you're not all
imagination.
here.
No imagination? Now, I've been accused of many things, Geralt, but not having an imagination is not one of them.
No,
Take
you
it
can't
back.
say it like that. You had to say it like I was taught. It's imagination, and I like make a rainbow with both my hands.
Take it back.
Take what back?
Anthony will
Take it
say out loud.
back now, y'all.
Just realized
Geralt
what
No,
starts-
he's already done the
Geralt
hand
starts
rainbow. He
dancing,
can't take that back now.
Freaking
One hop this time.
Anthony will say out loud. It's because the reality of what's already happened to you is it's
Worse than
any
anything
illusion
that
you
can be shown?
Yep.
That's the truth.
Look, I may not like you, but yeah, that happening.
You have no fear that you haven't experienced.
He turns his head away from the group.
It really is interesting, though. I was scared but it wasn't until my fears were directed elsewhere that I finally broke.
What was it you saw, Anthony?
Nothing much, just you guys being comatose. I'm healing you, but then all of you started going your separate ways, saying, I need to find Yuki, and there's someone, I need to go find Akir. He's alone out there. We need to worry about him. Geralt started using a lot of big words. That was very scary.
I know some big words.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Like what, Geralt?
Take 1d4 psychic
Hallelujah.
damage for thinking too hard.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, roll to avoid an aneurysm.
Geralt, you don't know the word unless you know how to
That's
spell
just
it.
migraine.
Migraine, yeah.
Alright, that's not true.
Anyways, beyond that, he just scared me. Just normal fear. I mean, big giant monster, encroaching down on me. I mean,
I know. A big word. Gigantic.
that's not a big word.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is. It's a word that means big.
It means big, but it doesn't mean that the word is
It's a big
itself.
word.
Passably
I know
large
another
word,
big
I
word.
guess.
Large.
It's bigger than anything else he's ever said, so I guess just give it to him.
I'll give it to you, buddy. Anyways,
Round
but
of applause. Are we proud of me?
No.
I'll cast more. What do I have? Yeah, I don't have minor illusion, so I'll just slow clap. Anyways, but for me, it was just normal fear. We got big, he got scary, and I did what I always do. I cower, but I was still aware of my faculties. I was looking for a way out. It wasn't until he said something that brought me back to a different place. And then I just ignored Okami and was back and reliving some things. Deception to not look at the cure.
Okay. Dakir is also facing away. He has turned his head from the party after you're saying he's already lived through his worst fear. So.
But if this is all Okami's god, I think I can do this.
I hate to break it to you, young Anthony.
I look over to Kyber.
This was the first jarring. This was the first step of what he's capable of. He has shown us nothing of his true strength. Merely a preamble.
Preamble or not, does this change anything? We still have to keep going forward.
Indeed. He's just trying to get in all of our heads as we make our journey.
Well, he succeeded in some of us. Look over to Geralt.
Well,
And
my joints feel better than they have in a century.
But
Let's get walking.
has he said anything yet?
Who?
Rio?
Rio
Yeah.
is more
Or is he
seems
still
more
frozen?
calm and collected now, but he's
Yeah.
not really saying anything about what happened.
Definitely
He's kind of
took a moment to compartmentalize.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a moment and pull out and just make like a tea. Using Druidcraft, I make some of the seeds I have grow into tea leaves and brew some calming tea just to get everyone back in a good headspace.
Okay.
Should be pretty easy with prestidigitation and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And as I pour some glasses, I'll even serve to Kier some.
Thank you, Anthony.
You're not welcome. As I... Alright, you're just gonna have to bite the bullet. It's gonna get worse from here on out. For some of us, it's gonna get exponentially worse. And for some of us, it's gonna be baby steps. Because I think he just enjoys getting the reaction and then not working for it. I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't.
I think he wants us to give up and give in.
In all honesty, I should be on the ground crying in a blubbering mess. I don't know. I just want to get this over with. I'm trapped in this situation, but I know the only escape is to move forward. If we keep that in mind, it should help. Just a little, at least, I think.
So,
Anyways,
as
anything
much
that
as I
happens
would
to
say
me
we should
here,
quit around.
or anything that happens here, at least I have some comfort knowing that the worst won't happen.
What is the worst?
Who says that?
Kyburn.
The worst would be something happening to my sister. And she's not here. So at least I know that no matter what happens, she's going to be safe and I can live with that. I can die knowing that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
As long as she's safe, I can keep moving forward. And I'll turn to Takir as I say that.
I'll make sure of it.
Anyways, the break's over. Let's get going, guys.
I'm gonna lean over to Rio and be like, "It's a bullet."
What?
What's a bullet?
It's a
This
giant
is-
monster that digs underground and chases you like a land shark. It's very scary, and sometimes you get bitten by it.
I'm gonna lean over to Slane. What's a land shark?
Oh my gosh.
A shark, but through the thing under your feet.
I cast prestidigitation to make a tiny little mini of a bullet, and I headed to Geralt. Here.
Oh, it's cool. What's it do?
It talks.
Hi.
And it will echo back, "You're high," as I infused it with magical tinkering.
This is cool. I want lots of bullets.
All right. As you continue to walk, I assume.
Yep.
Everyone having their first encounter with the beast.
I'll say aloud, if anyone wants to talk about their experiences, it might help you process it a little bit better. As we're walking, anyways. Just think of it as some sort of
Yeah.
group therapy session.
I think we all should speak.
Like I said,
If
mine's...
nothing else but to show the others.
Yeah. Well, mine wasn't too important, so we can just skip mine. I mean, I already explained it basically. I just got scared. But Andelias, you said you had children, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well,
Speaking
w-
as
w-
a father figure
you
over
all,
here,
everyone but Takir was trapped. You all disappeared, and we found you in Okami's lair. I managed to wake up Erithus,
Erithus.
and we managed to escape with him and all of you, but we could never wake you up. So we put you in a suspended animation.
You couldn't get us.
No, we got you out. You just
Oh.
couldn't wake you up because of Okami's. I believe that's correct.
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
But either way, you were effectively out. I could never wake you guys up, though. Eventually, I was part of a new group. Ultimately, I couldn't convince Zakir to stop his plan. I had to. Me and my team had to kill him.
See, that's when you should have
After
known
that,
it was a dream.
you're not that invincible.
I'm just teasing.
Ultimately, I mean, the world lived. I got married. I had kids, grandkids, great grandkids, and as I was laying on my deathbed, I woke back up here.
Yeah, that one's rough, buddy. I'm sorry. Takir says.
Round 2, I guess.
Jeez.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Who knows if this can be round, or if you can be on round 3.
If this was a preamble, and that's what he did to you, oh boy, you guys are in trouble. But why did he go so extreme with one of you? Or possibly two of you? But so light on the others?
Well, as Kyvern mentioned, they're the only elves.
Yes.
I don't know. According to Takir, he has elven blood, but I think he's immune to this. But by that extension, I also, well, if we were to believe his story, I have elven blood in me.
Yes, it wouldn't be a whole
It's
lot at that
between
point.
an elf.
But
so who are we
still.
insinuating that he went easy on?
Oh, he went really easy on me.
On Anthony, Geralt, and Slane, comparatively to Rio and Andelias.
We don't know what he did to Rio, but he's not
That-
Each
top.
who
that's
lived
true.
a couple.
That's just an assumption because he's remaining quiet about it.
Do you want to talk about it,
Anthony,
Rio?
what did he do to you?
Real kind of. I mean, it's mostly just the repeated trauma, right? Because he keeps doing the thing that makes him believe he's not real, but the trauma is still real. So there's not really much to talk about because he doesn't think he actually killed him. He's just not very happy with the fact that he's been forced to do that so many times. So it's more of a silent healing kind of thing, I'd say. Because there's not much to discuss. It's just yeah.
Yeah, but we're trying to find out what happened in each vision. So what would you say to that?
Probably something like it. Like I won't let it
If you
happen or
believe
something
it at
along those
all.
lines, because like it's something that he doesn't want to happen in real life, and he doesn't really want to explore that possibility. So he's kind of just like he's he's like no, it's something
So
like no,
you wouldn't
I
even
won't.
describe what happened, yeah.
No, he was keep saying like I'm not gonna let it happen or something. Basically keep paraphrasing that. Like that's the idea. It's like if it ever comes to it, it's not gonna. No.
Not bad, huh? So, Andelias, ever name one of your kids after us?
I,
That was brutal.
I, well, after Victor passed on, I did receive his, well, I received a lot of his assets. I did open, or pay for some kids to go to medical school in your name, and help them open some small clinics.
Really, dude?
Well, at least you remember Anthony Bunley.
I don't know how
Well,
I
I
feel
mean,
about that.
I likely would have made sure, Geralt's mother was taken care of until she passed on. I mean, I'm gonna have to do this stuff anyways because I live so much longer than you guys.
I mean,
Yes,
look
I
at
have 20 years left of lifespan. You have how many?
500 plus.
She's
look
got to
on the
live
bright
through
side.
again.
Look at the bright side, Andelias. You get to do it all over again, but this time, make different choices that you didn't. Remember, maybe one day you decided you wanted to have tomato soup instead of the onion soup. Now you can have the onion soup.
Uh, I appreciate the optimism. It's still a lot to swallow. This
Speaking is probably one of the only fathers here that understands kids are scary. Right, Daedalus?
How you know, Geralt? Your kid hates you.
They're scary.
Ouch. Do you
Well,
even
I
had a
mean,
kid?
his kid hates him too, so.
Now, one of his kids at least loves him.
Yeah, but one of them hates him.
Yeah, well, par for the course then.
so he's averaging out to apathy.
Average dads.
He's got a 50% track record. I mean, maybe if he, treated his other kid a lot better, maybe make some different choices, that kid probably wouldn't hate his guts. I'm just saying.
This is
Usually
true.
it's the older one that gets screwed up and you fix it for the younger. How the hell did you get one right and then fail a second time?
Probably not being around for the other one, and not his fault really. But then having a chance to reunite with that one, and instead of being good to that kid, you know, imprisoning him in a dungeon, forcing him to run through experiments. I mean, that's just horrible. Really Father of the Year material right there.
Yield the spite. Know it.
What's worse is that he actually knows he messed up. Like, he knows he goofed. That child of his probably could have been on his side the entire time if he just went a different path. And consumed with vengeance and all that, you make mistakes.
If that child was on my side, then who'd be around to stop me? The two of us would be insurmountable. He says a little sadly.
You want someone to stop you?
He's always
This
said
is
that.
all about? Yes.
No, I told you all you were witnesses. Stop me if you can. You can try at any time. But ultimately, you'll just be witnesses.
I do think you want someone to stop you.
Stop me if you can.
Anyways, good talk, you know. I really feel like we're getting to the bottom of Dakir.
Speaking of, Anthony, you said you faced fear. What fear?
What do you mean?
What caused it? You said you experienced fear. How?
I'm scared of everything. I've been scared this entire journey. It's not a new feeling for me.
Yes. But surely something was different about this.
Not really. Once again, Okami just brought back the old fears that I have. But I feel like I can fight through those at least. Whether this is a slow ramping up or something of that nature, I don't know. I don't know what LT has in store for me, and you know what? Have at it. Like I said, I can keep going. I'll wake up every single time and be like, all right, let's get going. Let's keep moving. Because there's one thing I know he can't do, and that gives me courage.
I tell you this, I just wanted to get in and out before, but now if I can hurt Okami a little bit, I'd be willing to do that.
If we can.
That's a dark.
So that's the question.
That's a dark direction to be thinking.
Remember, it's not the wolf.
The anger to help counteract the fear, I suppose.
Well, Dakir, I mean, you should probably talk to him. He knows what it's like to lose a family.
It harms you down to your very core. It changes and alters who you are fundamentally as a person. And it upends everything that you once held dear and you once knew. At least that's what it did to me.
Not bad, Andelias. Do you feel like that?
I am feeling the desire for revenge, which is new to me, I'll admit. I've never lost so much.
Me neither.
Like,
Until I did.
so, Geralt, a chance you're gonna, try to kill me?
No, I know you're the smart one.
Oh no, you seem really gung-ho about going after Slane. What if the next illusion is me?
Well, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
So you will kill me?
No, you're the smart one.
Your answer does not fit the question there, Geralt.
Sorry, I'm not so good with questions and answers.
Let's change it then. You would attack me and kill me then, even if I did not fight back.
Well, don't we attack the things that are hurting us?
He didn't hurt you, though.
Yeah, he did. He made me feel bad. Real bad.
No, Geralt, the illusion made you feel bad.
But it was Slane.
No, it was an illusion.
No, it was Slane.
No, it was an illusion that looked like Slane, but it wasn't.
We fast forward like 15 minutes of us arguing back and forth. No, it was Slane.
It was an illusion,
Geralt,
Geralt.
why would I hurt you?
You've hurt me multiple times. Who says this is even a sending stone? Maybe I'll just test it randomly.
They only work once a day.
He didn't tell me that.
Oh, I make them too. They only work once a day.
Do you have one that we can use, maybe?
I've already given it to for the queen and for us to have contact with her.
Well, here, I got 2 rocks. Like, just we'll put numbers on them. So I'll put a 1 on his, and I'll put a 1-1 on yours.
I mean, given enough time, I think I can actually make them, but we don't have time.
Well, this is how he made his. Is he just better at making these things?
Probably.
Slane, I need you to make
Yes.
some. I need some sending stones for me and him. He said it takes him a
You
while.
handed
And
this to me and called it a sending stone.
No. I already put 2s on him. Like, you remember, I put a 1 on yours and put a 2 on his. So now I won't get them mixed up. Right now I'm holding 3 stones. One's got a 2 on it. The other 2 are a 1 and a 2. I have them in separate hands.
Geralt, where did you get this from?
Well, you helped me make the first set. So make this set.
I helped you make nothing. You've handed me something and told me what it was.
Yeah, but you said that's what it was.
I believed you. Because you are my friend. Would you have reason to lie to me?
Are you lying to me?
What reason would I have to do that?
Okay, you're right. You would never lie to me.
If you do not give me reason, I act within logic, Geralt.
Okay.
I intend you no harm.
Anyways, Anthony, here's the second stone. I'll contact you if I need you.
It's
Oh
not
my
working.
gosh.
Oh.
I used it already, so it'll work tomorrow.
Now Chromis can have his spooky vision.
Oh, poor, I still don't have power.
KuZii.
I had to test it with myself.
Wait.
Geralt literally fucking grabbed 2 stones and talked to one of them and put one on his ear.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, it's working.
You hear it in your voice and on somebody else's voice, you're not sure who. It's working, Geralt. It's really working.
Yep, it's working. 100%.
Look at the rock. I'll shrug and put it in my pocket.
Oh my.
What the fuck?
My ears.
Are you near the ocean? What was that?
Are you in a tornado? Like...
Yeah.
Is anyone close to him? Can
Might
they
have
confirm
heard-
tornado or not?
Might have heard my air conditioner?
Damn.
Maybe?
Did you put the microphone directly in front of it? Like...
Well, I'm in my car, so I don't exactly know where the microphone in the car is. But,
Is it connected to your car or through your phone?
yeah, car.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know, but it was loud. If it was a car, I would have assumed you were in a car wash.
It was pretty
Yeah,
loud.
It was loud as fuck.
You're saying this?
Just like, imagine you stuck a microphone in a car wash. That's what we heard.
But,
I don't know.
Like-
I'm only out here to download some Netflix episodes.
as
I
Bruh.
keep trying to hand the stone to Anthony. Come on, come on.
I'll put it in my pocket.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
That's essentially what Slane did to Geralt.
During our
Did I tell you the
walking,
stone
I'm
works?
going to.
No.
I'm gonna start like finding more rocks for every single person in the party, and like it's just
no.
more ones. So it's like the next one is a 3. That
So
gives
let's see.
that.
I've got 1. Anthony's got 2.
I'm giving this one to Ryo. I'm like, here's a sending zone, so that way you and I can talk. And I give it 4 to Andelias and 5 to Chromis, but it's just ones. It's not like a V. It's just ones.
Right. So you're
Wait,
just putting
Like,
dashes.
they're all-
like scratch marks, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But you're not
Yes, it's
doing
just
Roman
scratch.
numerals. It's just additional dashes.
Yes. It's just more dashes. More of the same.
I got you.
So I'm now carrying 5 rocks.
And he's handed the rock to each of his friends.
Oh,
Exactly.
Now the
one-
question is, on Delia's Rio, how do you react to being handed a stone? 3 and 4 hashes respectively.
Well, I've heard, what he's been saying to you guys this whole time. I will accept it. And I've dealt with children more recently. So I'll always thank you, Geralt.
He learned
And I'll-
patience in the fucking forest. Uh,
And so I will hold
Oh,
on to
that
this
is
pet
funny.
rock.
that is very funny. All right, I've got sendings.
Oh,
I got a
Rio,
sending
what do you
stone for everybody.
do? You
now. Thank
continue
God.
this lie that we're all telling?
I mean, I see Andelias, but I'm gonna just do the same. But yeah, what the hell? If it makes him happy, it makes him happy.
Chromis is gonna break his heart. You're like, what the fuck? I don't want this rock.
We continue moving.
I told Geralt that I could hear him talking in front of me, yes. And he told me it was because of a sending stone.
Mm-hmm. As you keep moving. Well, the killer
The
first
sad
says,
thing is,
"Where's
I don't
mine?"
have the insight to
Geralt?
beat his deception. Oh,
What?
Where's mine, Geralt? I
Who?
thought we were friends.
Here's asking.
Oh, yeah. Here, I can make one real quick. I find a little bit bigger rocks. So now I would put 6 dashes on it.
All right.
Oh yeah, they've got to be bigger to hold all the ones.
Yeah.
Does Kyburn get one too?
Nah, Kyburn's in my head already. I don't need a sending stone for that.
Oh, I don't get one then.
I
If
guess.
anyone here could
Hang on, I gotta
just
find a
make
bigger
sending
rock. I need
stones
more
or something, I
space.
feel like
You are
He
able to
has
find
the
one
sending spell. He
with
does
that
not need
nature
stone.
check
Oh no. First nameplate's
of
no
suitable
rocks.
size.
Yeah, now I'm carrying 7 rocks now.
Yep.
7
I for one
rocks.
support his
Yes.
newfound interest in geology.
But as you finish and hand
I don't
Kyburn
know what that
his,
word means.
he grabs it and then promptly throws it behind him. Thank you, Geralt.
What a bastard!
Thank you, Geralt.
That was mean.
Waste of time.
Why is it a waste of time? Okay. I'm sorry if I upset
See,
you.
now this is why one of your kids defected to a foreign nation. You gotta be a little more.
I'm all for entertaining something entertaining, but this is just childish.
In all honesty, I'm blaming Okami. It's resorting back to a time where he was safe. It happens. I mean, I'm no psychiatrist, but
I will not suffer it.
Right.
He seems mad. I'm
You
gonna
made
walk
him
away.
mad.
I'm gonna go behind him and pick up a rock, the rock that he was there. He'll come around and I'll put it in my pocket.
As you break
No, you
line of
get 8
sight with
rocks,
Anthony,
2
Anthony
sevens.
subtly puts the rock in a bush.
Aw.
He also
Make a
thinks
stealth
it's very-
check.
Sleight of hand.
Or sleight of hand,
Yeah.
whichever.
I do sleight of hand because I'm currently wearing the gloves of thievery.
How'd you have those?
+5. That one. Hold on, I have a flashback.
Dear Lord and sweet baby Jesus.
Bro, how?
Tonight's been a shit show, bro.
As Anthony goes to put the rock of Geralt's into the bush, he totally his hand goes limp and it falls out of his hand. Then clatters and clinks and you all hear it. And,
No, the real question.
Anthony,
Geralt, is your perception that bad? 7 to beat.
you see that happening in real time. Like what you just did. Would you like to re-roll that?
Yes, I would.
Not much
With
better,
the plus
but
5 from
plus
plus
5.
thievery, so
I
10.
would like to use a flash of genius.
17.
17.
12. Oh yeah, with the +5, yeah, 17.
Yeah, 17.
Oh dear.
I mean, beats a passive, or would Geralt
So
just
basically,
got that as
it's
active?
passive, but most of the rest of you see it, except for the ones below that number, of course.
Me. I think I have the lowest passive perception in the group
Okay.
at an 11.
So what ends up happening
Someone's
is
got lower than that, right?
he deftly just places it in the bush. And only the majority of you still notice, but it escapes Geralt and Slane's notice.
You know, sad. I'm not a very perceptive man.
And we keep walking.
Yeah.
We're only walking till we get the whatever wind spell back up. Depths of the wind. That
Yep.
it?
Windwalk.
Oh, yes, that would be at dawn, right?
Wind walk.
Yep.
That's what it was. Well, he rolled new weather, so that's why I was wondering.
Well, it changed at midnight. The weather.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Dawn is like
So we
6
walk
a.m.
till dawn. Yeah.
Alright. Okay. As dawn is soon approaching, actually, we'll just go straight to dawn because you guys don't really know what time it is.
I guess we will when the magic item suddenly.
Exactly.
It's charm.
Well, Kyburn says he always knows what time it is.
Oh, right. He does have that feature.
Alright.
So he says it's dawn a few seconds before the Chromis' amulet or whatever it is. The horseshoes
It is showing up.
kind of swirl with wind,
Hooves. Yeah.
indicating their refresh. KuZii.
He's not available, remember? He's still got power out.
Yeah.
He's just listening in.
we'll assume he wants to use the Windwalk spell.
Yeah.
As you were walking probably about an hour ago, a new structure would have kind of stuck out in your minds. There was this large, almost like a totem, but not animal faces exactly. Basically, it had like different iterations of different like tribal wear on like a totem pole sized object. But their tribal wear is just like strapped to it.
Hmm.
Tied around it.
Strange looking clothesline.
Is that what that is?
Probably not really.
Then we should probably go take a look.
Should we?
Yeah. Something new after a while.
Like, very little
Well,
benefit can come from poking around and things.
Yeah. I thought we wanted to quite literally avoid everything else so we don't have to exhaust ourselves.
Okay. So you bypass the structure and keep walking.
I would think.
Okay.
Well, unless everyone else says no.
I don't know, it's just strange.
Doesn't matter to me.
We keep walking in a straight direction, but these things keep appearing. I just don't know if whether or
We
not
can
they're
tell the
placed in front
direction
of
we're
us.
supposed to go.
Well,
Well,
alright.
this entire forest was
I
populated.
will summon my mage hand and sort of rap on the totem.
Okay, so you send it over there. And anytime I like point out a structure, you're always seeing it from a little bit of a distance. Like the fog magically clears to show you the structures.
There's like even less reason to mess around with it, but
Yeah, just to paint you a picture. So you send your mage hand towards it?
yeah, why not?
All
We can
right.
keep walking while I do.
Make a perception check. Or investigation, your choice. Depending on how close you're getting to it. Alright. So, what you make out from just a little distance away, this tribal wear is kind of like almost stuck to it by some sort of like sludge or toxic substance. So not like it was placed here as a design or anything. And you can vaguely make out bits and pieces of skin all over the place, like shredded and just dried blood attaching it to the pole. Like several people climbed up this pole and then were eaten down to mere skin cells, perhaps?
My first instinct to not mess with the spooky thing in the middle of the spooky woods stands. It's rather gory over there. I won't go into detail. I think it's fair to say just moving on is the right way to go.
Are you sure you don't want to go investigate that thing? Could be fun. No? Okay. You keep going until the Windwalk refreshes.
Fun for who? The creature waiting for us there?
You use the Windwalk, presumably, yes?
Yes. Although, I like Kyburn's theory of not using it quite as fast as we were the first time. But at a pace where we at least can make progress at a decent rate. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think that's good.
You just tell me what time of the day you end up wanting to use
The sooner we do it, the sooner we get the theory, and the
Yeah,
less
it's like
daylight we use. And, you know, if we need to walk back, we at least have the daylight for it.
yeah, I do like that. Any objections?
No, let's get this show on the road.
Speak now, forever hold your peace, I guess.
Yeah. So traveling at a normal pace instead of the ridiculous fast pace we were trying to do.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what time of day do you want to stop and use the Windwalk? Or use it, using it now, sorry.
Let's. I guess if we want to travel in daylight, anywhere from even just like a couple hours. If dawn is
Daylight's
6, let the
asking a
sun
lot from
rise
this
a little
place.
bit.
Yeah, there is no
Yeah, I
daylight,
know, but as light as we're gonna get. Yeah. Well, then at that point, I say use it immediately. There's no difference.
yeah, it doesn't visibly change.
Yeah, I say we just go then.
No sunlight breaks the canopy. Alright, so we're hitting the Windwalk and
Yep.
going, eh? Alright, Windwalk is
Yeah.
casted. How many miles did we say that was?
Well, it's 10 times normal travel speed, is I think what we came about to. So whatever pace you set.
If you can use the spell so we can take a look at it.
Yeah, you clicking on the spell would help.
There you go.
So yeah, like 10 times as fast, so going like 30 miles per hour.
About lasts 8 hours. That's 240 miles. But if we want to make sure we don't hit it today to try and follow Okami's rules, we could do half slow pace. Seeing if speed is the limiter, but that's up to you guys. That would cut us back. I'm just measuring from the edge of the forest,
Mm-hmm.
as we don't know our exact location.
That'd be like 160 miles.
I think something like that, yeah. So we'd get to at least halfway-ish. From even, yeah, let's say even the farthest location. Yeah, we get about halfway there.
But actually, we do want to push it because we wanted to see if he can do his thing twice a day.
Sure, so do we want to do the full 240?
I think so.
Alright.
Yeah. So. Warriors.
Final answer. All locked in.
Yeah, I'm down for 240 since we want to test with Kyron. If you have an objection, speak now. Send it, Captain.
All right. Pop the Windwalk. Full steam ahead. About 4 hours into this journey, I would like a Constitution saving throw.
Everybody?
Yep.
Out we go. Oh shit! It is a betting Geralt. That's not going to be high enough. Nobody's rolling high enough.
Here I go rolling the thing again. I know Geralt, right?
You'd get girls too.
No what? Yeah, you get Geralt's bonus. Oh, it
That's my
doesn't
third
What are the
matter,
odds?
bro. How?
Deserved.
That's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Rio, you did not get Geralt's bonus for whatever reason, so you got 21.
I think it's because I got pulled into separate things, so I don't have
D6
the
from
aura.
Anthony?
I did.
What's this
Yeah.
D6 from?
From the net one.
Natural 1.
Oh, right, duh. Fuck. Would you like to
Anthony's
reroll?
failing a lot today.
I would like to reroll.
He's out of visions for you, bud. There's only so many visions you can get a day.
Okay. Well, the 6 is different.
Oh.
It allows him to basically see what's happening in that moment, like in the future ahead of time, so he can make a reroll.
I see the lines of divergence.
Yeah, he sees what's about to happen and can try to adjust course.
27 is not bad.
27 is not bad.
If you flash of genius that, you might succeed.
Nah, I think 27 might succeed.
All right. Rio would get a +7 as
Geralt.
well.
What's
Yeah, I
the
need one from
DC to
Geralt.
beat?
He
Unknown.
didn't say.
Constitution saving throw. Sorry.
Yep. Con
Yeah.
save.
I was just asking because mine should be a 21.
Yep.
I don't know if that beats it, but
Yeah, that's what we did say that. Yeah.
ah.
Sadly, everyone else were below 20. We didn't
Yeah,
do
that
well.
is-
And Anthony ends up alone as the only succeeding one.
Oh no, another fear.
Brr. Okay. So our DC would be at. Okay.
Or maybe it's a group check and we all succeed and fail together.
Everyone who
In which case,
rolled
I almost guarantee.
below a 22 gains 1 point of
That's
exhaustion.
everybody except Anthony.
That's unfortunate.
Oh,
Oh well. I do add
where the
exhaustion.
fuck do we track that again? Oh, I see. Top left of your character icon. The smiley face.
I see.
It'll become less happy the more exhaustion you gain. And for brevity's sake, I'm going to remind myself what all the exhaustion is.
All right.
And do this. So everyone except Anthony now has disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah, this will technically take place once you're out of your wind form.
Sure.
But you get going that other 4 hours. And that is when you hear the heavy wolf howl once again. You're all blasted. And you re-arrive at the location of that, pole structure.
Yeah, see, I think we should
With a
have only
different
done
tribe
4
member.
hours.
Alright, now what did Kyber want to try?
Yeah.
Alright, this will feel quite weird. So bear with me.
Better wait a couple of days. Go for it.
Burn.
He casts a spell and he says, unbind your flesh. Not words you would want to hear from a necromancer, but
Not really.
Oh, okay, this is gonna be weird.
as you all turn into,
Keep my flesh
The-
intact.
get an image for this.
Oh, great. Do we become Shadow Spawn? Skeleton form, activate!
Alrighty. Oh
Dungeons
dear,
and
I'm
Dragons.
having trouble remembering the name of this thing.
What's it like? What it do?
Which
Uh,
we transform into something or other.
it's basically an air elemental.
Oh, the bound elemental?
It's the fastest air elemental that I could find in the lore.
Google D&D 5e fastest air element.
Well, it's not a 5e creature, is what I'm saying.
Then
It's
D&D lore fastest.
yeah.
Um,
I've got it written down somewhere here. I could probably narrow it down by searching my notes. Control F. But anyway, I remember the speed. You all have a flying hover speed of 500 feet.
Well, now that's pretty fast.
that's very fast.
Do you not have a spell prep that you can just click on?
I do, but I don't want to reveal everything that it does. Because this is just one of its options.
Oh.
The spell is called Gale Force.
You
I'll
cheeky
give you that.
bastard. You mean like the Gale Force pendant I had?
Yes.
Hmm. Is that intentional?
Yes.
hmm
Okay, it's called a Living Storm. So basically, you guys each become independently your own storm systems. Let's see here. 6 plus 4. Okay, that did not roll. My bad. Okay, you're each a storm system 6 miles across in diameter.
Oh yeah.
Heavy rains and precipitation or snowfall, you all can choose, is falling while you're moving.
Heavy rain.
I like snowfall. It kind of leaves a trail where we've been for a little while. I mean, it'll melt eventually, but
This is a 9th level spell, by the way. So that's one of his 9th levels gone.
Great.
Um, do, 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 you could also basically do a slightly more powerful Call Lightning on each of your turns, if you wish.
Always dope.
hmm.
There's also quite a few different effects that you can do. You have a bunch of different features. It's very similar to an Elder Tempest, but buffed. But yeah, 500 feet of hover speed. Are you all gonna, hightail it, fast pace, slow pace, medium pace? What do you want to do?
I say we do normal, so we don't exhaust ourselves further.
Yeah.
Because with 500 feet,
Your
which
normal forward
is
still
I don't
exhausted
know.
ourselves, but we should
I
have
mean,
some pretty significant
even
constitution now. So
even at slow pace, we would probably make it there. Because if the other one was 10 times, and that's 30 base, this would be, oh, I don't know, 10 times plus an extra.
I just realized Tasha's
mod.
Rangers gets a feature that lets them reduce exhaustion on short rests, so I actually don't die for exhaustion. It's just never been relevant.
Yeah, as long as you take a short
yeah,
rest.
that's the
Wait,
thing.
what?
They get at 10th level they can reduce the level of exhaustion after a short rest. It never comes up because usually you just long
Mm-hmm.
and you get rid of the exhaustion.
Well, you're not purely a ranger, are you?
I'm not, but I am 10th level.
Yeah, he's mainly a
Oh.
ranger.
Okay. Wait, what do
I'm
you have
like
one level in?
almost entirely ranger.
He's got
I'm
one level of
one level
fighter.
fighter. And
You never took a
eventually might go
bro.
back for more. But yeah, it's just I'm just like wait a second. I remember they can do something with exhaustion. I'm like, wait, hold on, this has
You
never been
should
relevant
really
before.
soon probably take a second level dip in fighter for action surge.
I know, but does give the buff, so I kind of it's fine. We haven't actually fought much that actually we could kind of beat. Yeah, so there was that one fight, but it's fine. It's not really had that bit much of an impact so far. But that was funny because like I was like, wait, why do I not remember this being a feature? I was like, all right, because usually you just long rest. It's kind of rare where you can just where you can't long rest.
Yeah, most other games, that's not exactly a very useful feature.
Oh.
In Dessa's, it can be. If you were in JM's games, you would really love that feature.
Yeah, right.
All right, what pace are you guys
Wait,
doing?
Exhaustion is one of his favorite places.
No face.
Okay.
We could probably even reach it with slow if we wanted to, but that's up to you guys. Alright, no one
But
says anything, so normal it is.
put her in a vote. Oh, it
I took
forces
silence instead
guys
of vote,
silence.
so
Uh,
yeah,
So normal.
that's what I said. Just do normal.
Is it-
Fuck it.
Are we still determining travel pace?
Yeah.
Do we? I guess no. I don't see very little reason not to do normal because so we can still make it and it's probably not get blown back or whatever or something. Probably I don't know. It seems.
That's the theory. We'll see.
Yeah.
Alright, so normal it is. What happens? Hello?
Huh. This is not responding.
All right. How many miles is that?
We can travel in our normal travel time. We've
Yes.
been doing 500 miles.
Okay.
Hey, you guys figure that out. I need to go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Well, not quite, but we can make it to the circle at normal.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I think we
500.
can make
Does
it
that
at
mean
slow
we can
pace.
do slow pace and still make it there?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Because
Yeah,
the
that's-
other
like that-
one at normal pace, we can make it 240 miles,
Right.
and this one has an extra 200 feet per second,
Right.
or per
So
action,
and
whatever it is.
and that's actually
So we
something
could easily
would,
clear this.
right, and we would know that as well because we know the size of the forest. We just don't know where we are in it. So this is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We know
this would
we're
be-
roughly
Barring
eastward because of
Okami
Captain.
shenanigans, we can make it where we want to go.
Yeah. You. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we could make it to the other side of the continent, in fact.
and
Where
this
we
the
have
slow place means like you're like being stealthy
never
or what? I forgot what the thing was. With
It means you don't have disadvantage on perception checks.
that's normal pace. So I think this is slow pace the ones that gives you like fast gives you
a
disadvantage.
+5 too.
No, slow pace gives.
So
able to-
it
oh,
get-
we're able to use stealth at slow pace. I think that's
Yes.
That was
the
the thing, right? Yeah.
Yes, fast pace gives you -5 to perception checks. Normal is normal, and slow you're. I think it's +5 to perception as well as able to use stealth.
It doesn't say plus
Yeah, so
5. Just is able to use stealth.
It doesn't. Okay.
There's no reason
I
not to
was
do.
like, I wasn't certain on
Okay.
that last part.
So we probably should do slow pace, right? Because there's no downside, really.
Yeah. That. Well, actually, we're giant storm clouds. I don't think we're very stealthy.
That
We are
that-
the least stealthy we have ever been in our lives. Yes.
We
Yeah.
are how many miles across again? Each? 5
like
was it?
six.
Yeah, 6 miles across.
So like actually, so
So-
together we cover like half the forest or something. Half the width of the forest, something like that.
Okay, considering there are 8 of us, each of us are 6 miles. We can cover this much distance combined, standing next to each other.
Yeah.
We can register on the map.
Mm-hmm. You're living storms.
So I don't think stealth is an option. So I think normal pace is
I'm
fine. We
just
can get
another
there.
cloud. Don't look at me.
Okay, so normal pace. We've decided.
Yeah.
I think so.
Alrighty.
We were like, ah, yes, of course, let's be stealthy. We have the option. And then remembered, oh, yeah, wait. We are massive.
So, about 4 hours into this trip, you hear the massive howl once again, attempting to blow you off course and out of your forms. But you are so super massive that Okami fails to do so. You are, however, still hounded by buffeting winds constantly throughout your journey, which slows your travel pace. But even with that, because of the sheer speed at which you can move, as you end your transformation,
He's big and we is fast.
you realize that you're at the clearing. He rolled a nat 1
While we were in
on
cloud
his
forms.
spellcasting for Dispel.
Nice.
While we were in cloud form, could we see Venora City? Since we cover so much ground.
Yeah, what happens to our senses
I
when
probably
we're
wouldn't.
6 mile storms?
Wait, we succeeded? I'm back, by the way.
More like Okami
Yeah.
failed.
Oh,
Yeah.
who do this?
It'd be about it.
Oh,
There
KuZii
goes
again.
KuZii.
Okay.
We already knew we was gone. He was a lost cause. He was here in spirit, is what that was.
But I would say you would probably be able to pick out some structures that rose above the trees a little bit, but
Yeah.
Once
the
we're at
forest
ground
is
level,
too
it's all gonna be foggy. So
the forest is too thick to like get a clear view of it, even from the sky. But you can generally
can we get it in general
pinpoint the
kind of
direction.
thing?
Yeah, southwest.
Yeah. Okay.
More west than south.
Southeast?
East, yes. Sorry. Directions are sometimes
Southwest.
weird in your head.
Yes, I know left and right is very confusing. Now, if you hold up your hands and do a little L.
Yeah, south right. That's the one.
No.
The L is west, the right, right east.
oh, I wonder if it would have been better to go to Eleanor's grave, as that's apparently a safe spot.
Would you like to have? Well, yeah. Would you like to have adjusted your course?
What do you guys think? We might be able to rest there.
Well,
Additionally, it's one of our goal locations.
No, I think we
and
just
we
go
can
to
gain more
the
information
amulet.
too.
Once we successfully free him, even if not permanently, we accept our promise, and this can be evac'd by Dakir.
Oh, I guess that's true. If we get Erithus
Because
out,
if we are bound here by a Fey promise, that maybe cause more problems than we would like.
all right, yeah. As soon as Dakir is able, as soon as we get in touch with Erithus.
Yeah. Does Declare also become cloud form, or does he reject it again?
Yeah, he would reject it and just follow.
Is he that
Rick, he
fucking
can ride
fast?
one of us if he wants to. Like,
He is that fast, yes.
Fucking hell.
I'll be back in a sec.
Though you are approaching his
motherfucker's
limits of
fast.
speed. Approaching.
Now he's getting close and going, damn, they're moving. Good for them. I'm still fast. Fuck y'all.
Fuck you
It
guys.
says limitation 600
I don't know.
by chance. You bastard.
I have no
You
idea.
could just say it. You know we can't reach it. But anyway, Sheriff, are we gonna wait for Viri, or
Yeah.
what happens when we reach the center?
The creamy nougaty center.
Waiting it is.
Actually, can we
Yes.
enter each other's spaces as 6 mile diameter storms?
I would say
Yeah,
yes.
I think we
for
would have to.
you're not.
I was like,
You're creatures, but you're also amorphous, so it would work. Yeah.
Yeah,
we all
we're
all
not exactly
eventually.
solid storm clouds. That would be disastrous for the world.
We'll stack into a omega storm and then descend onto clearing. Who's probably gonna get obliterated because it's been
With
so
each
much.
raining different things. One's raining hail, one's raining storm, one has light rainfall.
Yep.
Heavy
Is there one
snowstorm.
that just has
It's
clear
just
skies?
Yeah, you can control your own weather in that form.
I would do torrential downpour. I am a heavy cloud and I'm raining.
Yeah, you can also create big
What is your
thunder
form of
booms. Like
rainfall?
there's several attacks that you can make. Like
I
there's a lot going on.
I don't want to harm anything though, so just rain. I'm not a reckless storm cloud, but I am constantly there. Geralt is hail and thunderbolts. Rio, what is Rio? Would you do nothing? Peaceful?
For the storm?
Yeah.
If everyone else is doing something, I'm just gonna do clear skies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anthony,
Anthony,
what would you do
yeah,
while we wait
that's,
for Viri?
that's
What's up?
business.
If you're a storm cloud, what is your storm? You could choose nothing as well.
What does my form look like when I'm in Windwalk?
Did you miss?
In the storm cloud form. Wait, how much did you miss?
I went to the bathroom really for a second.
Oh motherfucker!
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Did you
uh,
miss
you-
being
you were a
the
giant
Next
storm
thing you
serpent.
heard.
I did tell you guys I was going to the restroom really quick.
Did you miss being the living storm?
Yes, I think I did.
Someone want to explain that while I go to the bathroom?
Kyburn turns us into giant living storm clouds that were like 6 miles
Yes.
across, and we flew all the way there. And Okami tried to stop
We
us,
have
but
a
it wasn't.
we have a
His
flying and
he
a hover
rolled badly for the
speed of
dispels.
500 feet. And yeah, he used a 9th level spell slot to turn us into living storm clouds. Okami tried to howl against us, but failed, as we are just that massive and fast. Okay, he
Well, he
failed.
failed to dispel the spell, and then
Dispel
we were
us.
so big and massive that he couldn't. Like, he was still buffeting us with winds, but it wasn't enough.
Gotcha.
And while killing time, we were asking what type of storm were you? Or what type of cloud?
I think I would be a snow
And
cloud.
we do have access to light snowfall or heavy snowfall.
I'd be a light snowfall.
Alright. Rio said
Same,
he was
I
clear
think.
skied as much as they can be. Sand to clear or snow?
Light snow.
I said
I would have
do
tried to leave a trail
rain.
just in case it helped us
Hellfire,
orient
are you
ourselves
there?
in any way.
Hellfire?
You did.
Who's that, Jim?
It's a wizard
God.
time, motherfucker.
Wait. Let me just.
It's wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball!
There you go.
Geralt, you left when things are starting to get into, like, actual... Oh my god.
Yeah, right, explain this to me like I'm retarded.
We need that button more often.
Geralt
Your
needs that.
fucking moral compass is a roulette wheel!
Geralt should
Geralt, I'm
have access to
gonna-
all buttons.
I'm going to rape you! I'm sorry, I'm tired.
That's probably a bit excessive.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
I hear something.
That's the problem.
What the fuck, Geralt?
I'm sorry. I'm literally fading in and out.
Getting into good stuff. Do we need to stop?
Yeah, we usually stop around midnight.
Motherfucker.
I'm
We're
sorry.
getting there.
I literally am falling asleep at my desk.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Don't worry, I got the perfect way to wake you up.
I'm awake.
Geralt.
We can do this.
Are you ready to rock?
I wanna rock.
Do we actually need to call it
Oh
though?
my.
Oh, that was loud.
It was.
Anyway,
That's not a horrible place to stop the session if we do need to stop.
Yeah, we can get into the nitty gritty
not the nitty gritty.
next time.
We did a progress.
Weeks from
An
now.
actual progress.
We want to end as storms, or do we want to end as us descended and in the clearing, and then we'll pick up?
Listen, if I can
let's-
remove the,
let's
if I
just
can
leave
touch
it.
him as a storm, and then we can maybe move a little further over to the safe zone.
I need to give him the amulet that I have. I have.
Can't one of us
Acer,
just touch him
remember?
and give him the blessing?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I don't think Gas is gonna let us out of here that peacefully.
Yeah, Okami's
I'd
not
imagine
gonna
there's complications.
let you walk up and just do that in his forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't like.
Yeah,
But then
like,
how is he
center
gonna
of his
block me?
forest.
I'm huge.
He's just that good.
But you're not gonna be able to apply the amulet as a storm cloud. You don't have limbs, and your equipment melded
Yeah.
into your new form,
I thought that
Or-
Arcane just
or
got it
fell
as
on
a
the
blessing.
ground.
Wasn't got it in the form of an amulet, or like an extra one in the form of an amulet to use on Erithus?
Yeah, but you'd have to place
Yes,
it on
I
it.
have it.
Yeah, I was saying we
Yeah.
probably have to revert back. So do you want to revert back, and then we'll set the scene, and then we'll pick up from there next time, like we did with the forest.
I mean, if you really want to do it,
Oh, I guess
only
so.
I have to revert.
Yeah, I mean we can carry you.
No,
Just
no,
hold
you don't have form.
hold your wings out, and we'll just blow you along. It's fine.
I'm not blowing him.
The one time. Thank you,
Oh,
Gio.
dear.
That is Gio, right?
I think so, yeah.
What this?
Yeah.
No, it's a rabbit.
Oh.
Alright,
Touch me.
I'm
touch me
going
harder.
to- I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
you-
the
if you
soundboards
guys
are
have
out.
never
That means
seen
the
that-
session's already over.
If you guys have never seen that clip from Ghost Stories, it is one of the most magical things to ever come out of an
Oh.
official dub of an anime.
By hell.
Oh.
I guess Hell really is done. He's tapped.
Yeah, he's really tired. Have you guys ever seen Ghost Stories?
Okay, then. I've not.
So there's an amazing clip because so it's an official dub of an anime, and they basically just gave the voice actors free reign to do whatever the hell
Oh wait,
they
I
want.
do know of this. Yes,
And
I
so
remember.
there's a
I know
great-
of it.
Amazing scene where this girl's like has the soul of a possessed
They
rabbit
just were
that
so unhinged.
that she fell in love with, or in the dub version fell in love with. It's like, when he died, I never thought I'd get to see him again. His funny laugh, and the laugh that they give the rabbit is this. His funny request.
Amazing.
Touch me.
His reprimands.
Touch me harder.
And then she's like screaming this, like, I'm sorry, it's like I brought you back to life. I know now they can never work out between us. No matter how much we wanted to, it can never be. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
What the fuck?
It is
The
amazing.
fuck?
and it breaks the curse.
Hmm.
Oh, it does my heart good. Early 2000s humor.
How dare! Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you!
Alrighty. So landing and reverting.
Yes.
All right.
Say what?
Landing and reverting.
I think so, yeah. Does set up things for a nice dramatic confrontation.
As you all land and revert into your various forms. And you're looking over the clearing. What didn't match in your visions, Andelias, where you actually came to the clearing and fought Okame briefly.
Mm-hmm.
There are actually buildings and structures here. And many of the people that are scattered all about in Okame's showing of it. There are still some on the ground here and there, but most of them are missing. The vast sheer quantity of them that were there previously.
Well, a fair few of them are probably around the forest.
So as we descend, I'll give you all a glimpse of the map. And then we'll go ahead and end.
We did it, guys. We're progressing.
It's been 15 years. After eternity. Progress!
They can take our land, but never take our freedom.
Let me know when you all load in.
No, I love this 99%.
Yep, these
It's
certainly
a
are some
lovely
trees.
thing. Oh, now I'm at 100%, but it's not loading. It's interesting. Oh, no, I see.
All right.
There's a map here, but I cannot zoom out, so I'm assuming it's not as large as I once thought.
But
Am I supposed to be able to see this much?
I can't move it around, really.
Vision's turned on.
Vision's turned on?
Yeah.
I can see probably at the normal range I can.
Yeah, the fog's not here. So, in this clearing.
Any spooky ghosts telling me to go back, you're doomed if you enter this place, that sort of thing, you know, what you say.
I have the opposite. I should have an extra 30 feet. When I got 90 foot.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Oh no.
It shows 120
Yeah, mine's
foot
not
on
bad.
your thing.
Rather strange. Because I can see perfectly, which is what's weird.
I'm showing when I measure out that your vision cuts off at its proper 120 when I click your character and use its vision.
Oh, you know what it might have been? It's because I went diagonally.
Oh.
Because the squares do slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, no, 120 foot. It's fine. Never mind. I did the stupid thing and I went diagonal.
Yeah.
It's only 90 foot walking diagonal.
I'm still in the
In reality,
darkness.
I should be seeing in a cube. Don't
Skill
you have
issue,
that
Anthony.
vision, my friend?
I do. I just don't know where my character is.
Oh, you're
Top
here.
left?
Standing right next to my character.
All I see is darkness.
Okay.
That's just how Anthony, exists. No, actually, he's better
Constant
lately.
state
right
of just
there.
blind.
Miriadum, I guess.
No, all he ever sees is darkness. Some fake, the emo
How about now?
vibes that Anthony.
I was born in the darkness. I did not see the light until I was already a man.
Nope, nothing. Still
It
in the
does hurt my
darkness.
soul to see the passive perception.
Hmm.
You probably just have to refresh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't help you then. The character's on the map. But as you look with your true sight, and there is still that presence of the will-o-wisps, and they're even more erratic than they were previously. They are swarming around you and like buzzing, and they actually are taking notice of you as well.
It's real wispy around here. They're swarming all around us. Just mirrors it, everyone.
If you could imagine them telling you to leave, they are strongly insisting that you don't go further. For sure.
They seem to want us to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Back to where, I would ask.
It's a good question. Good question. Find out on the next exciting episode of The Old Powers.